What is going on, Governor? Chisgule here, and today we're going to be battling at the ruins. I'm a little bit late because my stream setup was a little slow. We need to get into the fight right away, so we're going to zoom out and move on over because we got some work to do over here. If y'all like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, then consider smashing the subscribe button for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. We are a sponsored content creator. Now, in just a moment, we're going to get into voice with our Alliance members, so you'll hear them, I think. I think that'll be pretty entertaining. I'm going to jump in there. If I have to leave because it's too crazy, then I'll dip out of there and we'll hang out, just you and I. I'm not going to be able to read the chat as I'm fighting. This is a full T5 march, so a big hospital bill is a little bit pricey. So we're going to watch our troops more than the chat, but we will try to engage where we can. Let me jump into voice now. All right. You've gone into stealth with your troops. What tech level do I get stealth? T6? Is that after T6? Cloaking? Romulan? When do I unlock the Bird of Prey? Alright. $6,000 bundle. Touche. I'm hitting Royal Yuzabai. Is this Alex, baby? Yep. Alright. Hitting the Guan. If I can control my screen. Yep. Spurs Paladin. Next target, Stanley. Sorry, Stan. See ya. Rip Stanley. Yeah, I see the Richard switching to it. I think they're going to collapse on me in a second. So I'm going to pull back, actually. Ethelfled. Juicy. Juicy. Whew, I just went and changed my city skin. I trust you all so much. I didn't even watch my march as I did that. I'm hitting the Kusunoki. Oh, tasty. Oh, there's an Olgi Mundok too. Amazing. Why are we what? Oh. Dude, I think they're mowing my lawn right now. That's less than ideal. I don't know if you all can hear that. Awkward. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do about that right now. I'm hitting the Edward. Hitting the Edward. Boom. Cheers. Alright. Royal Yuzabai is sitting really low. Oh, it's I am Groot. Or I guess it's I am Groot. The O's at the end are silent, as are the O's in front. Yeah. Alright, charging down. Oh. Sterling, I'll let you actually direct the effort. Tell me when I go too deep, because I'm just gonna chase him. So if you want a strategic position elsewhere, you just say the word. Roger that. All right. So, wow. Are you sure we don't? I guess we probably don't want to fight them on their territory. That's a bad idea. I mean, but they are outnumbered substantially. I mean, you're correct that that's not the right thing to do, but they are outnumbered pretty significantly. Oh, Sun Tzu. Baby, your best commander, Sun Tzu. No, I feel fine about using an expansion. I feel fine. All right, I'm bringing a few folks to you guys. I got I got a little greedy unnecessarily, but whatever. Oh yeah, that was my plan, was to pull them off territory. That's what I was doing. Was I was pulling them off territory. I wasn't getting greedy. I definitely wasn't getting greedy. That's the funny thing. It's like all it takes is one person who like kind of goes over the line, and look, they broke their formation. Now we just wreck all the marches. Oh my god. Hit this guy. All right. So I'll let you make the call, Sterling. I'm just seeing enemies to hit, so I'm gonna just keep hitting. But that's probably not the right play. Okay. I'm gonna refresh my march actually. Send this home. I think I've landed on my two favorite marches for this, being Attila Takeda, and then well, actually, I have a bunch of favorite marches. I got a bunch I really like. Yeah, Ramsey's YSG is really good. What do I want to bring? I also really like Alex and Richard. That combo is a lot of fun. What do I want to do here? What's that? Oh yeah, there's a lot of Richard lovers out there in 210, and for good reason. In fairness, I think the combo, basically anything with Richard is a lot of fun because you have a lot of sustain. So if you had a long walk, that's a lot less of an issue because you can just hang for a very long time. Ooh, healing T5s in my hospital. I didn't miss that. Is the static that I'm hearing just on my end, or does everybody else hear that too? Hmm. All right. Bringing in the troops. I think. Hmm. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to jump out of this voice for a little bit, but when we need to coordinate, I'm going to jump back in. All right, chat. I'm letting Sterling drive the battlefield. I'm going to hang out with you all, read the chat, do this stuff over here. If it gets more hectic, I'll jump in voice with my alliance members. For now, this seems like it's fine. Who thinks Wu Constantine is the best garrison in the game? Not me. I mean, there's a time where it's very, very good. Don't get me wrong. Wu's very good. Constantine's very good. Two very good commanders. When's the new cavalry commander release? I would guess in the next 2 weeks we see some new cavalry commanders. Unless they extend the Mighty Governor to be like 6 Mighty Governor cycles of Artemisia, but that would be pretty unusual. I mean, if they did that, the upside would be that it gives really everybody substantially more time to like accumulate more sculptures of existing commanders before new ones come out. It's certainly not the worst. It's certainly not the worst. And you know what I'll say of this ruins fight here is that like we're winning right now, but that could easily flip around. You know, you kind of never know what's gonna happen here. So we're gonna do our fighting here. We're gonna send this march back home. We do have a rune. We have a 10% token. We have our 50% expansion. We got all the goodies going. Is Saladin the best? I mean, he's not the best, but he's very good. I do enjoy my Saladin. I feel like I got good value from Saladin. But in general, I would say that with the exception of like Attila Takeda, cavalry are like good, but not meta. They're good, but they're not meta. Too much legendary commanders. Time to slow it down. Dude, why am I, it's taking so long. Okay, I have Guan Alex, and I have infantry. It's just a little bit of a walk. All right. I should get my next march ready, I suppose. While I'm here, do a little heal of the troops. Ye old healing. A little 2,500 at a time. Bada boom. And I will send my next march here. It's going to be Attila Takeda again. One of my favorite combos. Drop it in. Get back to the action over here. Thank you, Tolo Stek Manon, for the 40 SEK donation. Will T6 ever come to the game? T6. I didn't even expect to see a T6 question. I don't have the answer. I feel like T6 would be weird. Like, the resource cost of T5 is already prohibitive. So there would have to be some alternate currency that you need for T6, I think, if that's a thing that they do. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what that call is going to be. Puddin' ROK, thank you for renewing your membership to the channel. Much appreciated. Let's get those hype emojis for Puddin' ROK as we now are on the front of the battlefield. So right now we've got 210 pushed back to their territory, and we can do some fighting here. We want to be smart about it because I don't particularly want to make myself a target. So I'm going to try to fight on the outskirts. I find that I think I get, targeted down more than the average player, but I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm going to switch to this player over here who's on the outskirts of the fight. Going to try to conserve my rage and not get sucked into their territory. So just very opportunistically getting attacks on folks. I am going to jump into this node so that they can't jump into the node. And from here, we can depart if we want to or stay, and we've got sort of free range of the battlefield. My ally Hulk has got my back. Not surprised at all. My wingman's got me. My wingman's got me. And, the question now is, how much do I want to push them in? It looks like the fighting is more kind of up north over here right now. So if I wanted to be sort of opportunistic, I could do a little strike like this. And I think Hulk sees it, and he's with me. Ooh, I'm definitely on the wrong side of that resource node. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in, jump out, switch around. And Hulk, that resource node really positioned us terribly. That was really awkward. You've got the node if you want it, though, to get away. Oh, boy. Look at that. Okay, so now we'll get surrounded. So we got to back it up. T5 are a little expensive to fool around with. And we're going to cut back into the middle here and go for this E-Song if he's going to stay and give us that opportunity. He is not. I think that's a good choice. There does seem to be somebody else. Like, Governor, the target has disappeared. Weird. Okay, I'm going to hit the Sow. And Sow's going to run. Not surprised. Cool. That's fine. I want to control the node instead. Okay, it looks like we're just going to hit the node. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to jump in the node. And I don't want to be rude to my alliance members. I think it's really rude to just sit in a node for no reason. Because someone from your alliance might need it to maneuver. So I try to get in, get out really quickly here for those maneuvers. Puddin says, been watching you for longer than a year now, and some reason still can only find your streams interesting enough. Nice. Keep up the great work and have fun smashing the kingdom. Thank you very much, Puddin ROK, for supporting the channel. Look at me trying to read the messages while also battling. This player wants to battle me in the node. I will take that fight. I will take that fight. And I'm actually not going to try to do a multi-fight here. I'm going to pull them back into our territory a little bit if they'll let me. That or I'll hit the person in the node. And I think for T5, I think you're at a disadvantage if you fight but don't get off a skill attack. If I just fight and don't get off a skill attack, I think that, I'm not getting that much value off my normal attacks. So I really, to be getting some good value, need to get in a skill attack or two. And sometimes the combat ends before you get off your skill attack, which is less than optimal. So here we're doing some good work on this guy, but we're on the wrong side of him. So I'm going to adjust in just a second. There we go. We got off our skill attack. We adjust to the other side, and then we hit again. And just trying to minimize the amount of, T5 hospital bill that I have here. I'm going to be surrounded in a second, so I'm going to hit this other person instead, get off that skill attack. There it is. We're surrounded, so we got to back it up. And that way we're not taking normal attacks from all these folks. Good. Good so far. And we actually went from kind of the bottom part of the battlefield to the top part of the battlefield. I do see this player flanking-ish around the side. I don't see the value in that maneuver, but I do think I'm a little extended from this position, quite frankly. I do think I'm a little extended. I can go in and I can snipe this guy, but I'm really not able to get a lot of support if I need it here. Yeah, and you can see they've targeted me, so I'm just going to peace out. And they're not going to chase me. They know better. And they know that generally, I'm maneuvering the battlefield pretty well, I think. So, like, chasing me is probably not going to work out well. All right, so here we go. We're hitting a Minamoto. Minamoto, I feel like, is a pretty clean hit here. This player, Rafox, is going a direction I want to go, so I'm going to hit him. Unfortunately, my march has been positioned on the wrong side of him. I'm going to swipe up, then back down to reposition angling into their forces rather than the other way around. And now we're getting some really clean hits as he goes, I'm not sure where. I like it. We got to hit the node, though, before we go too deep here. Boom. They are coming to fight me. I see Festival's got my wings, so I'm just going to go to him. And we're good. We're good. We're sitting at 240,000 units. I could refresh, but I'm going to get a little more punch in before I go and do that. I would like to get a little more punch in here before I go and do that. It's kind of dancing around the outside of the battlefield with this 1 T5 march, using the node. If I had the expertise skill on Guan, we could do some really good work with this resource node, getting 100% march speed. I'm very tempted to just drop the sculptures at this point and do it. I haven't. I think at this point I probably should have, but whatever. We're going to go over here, and we're going to see this player feels a little out of position. Not sure if we can get a clean punish. I don't think we can. I think they're kind of too close at this point to their own territory. Whoa. I'm definitely going too far there. It looks like instead of targeting them, I hit the ground, which is definitely awkward. Okay. It feels like this is going pretty well. Ruins start presumably soon. We've got how long? 16 minutes. All right. Well, so we got a little time to play around over here before we head up to the ruins, and then we'll hang out. Chisgule kill count. Ooh, we don't have a kill count up. We don't have a kill count up. Just to get a look here, I don't know how much I did this ruins, but we've done 33,669,000. You can't make that up. If we tap into that again. Oh, okay. So I think so far we've gotten almost like 200,000 kills so far at the ruins, which is pretty good. So we've gotten 200,000 kills, and our hospital is 40,000. So I mean, we're generally on the 5-for-1 plan, which I feel pretty good about that. I generally feel pretty good about that. Oh my gosh, that Ethelfled. Oh no. You know, the thing I really like about Alex is that even on a normal attack, I could get Alex's second skill to fire off. So you can get some pretty crazy value. Oh, I see Fizrook's a little out of position here. Just going to make sure that he's got support. All right, cool. He's cruising around with his Attila Takeda. I think it's a mighty fine combo. What's your... oh, yeah. Any lower level guys here? I know. Where are those lower level players at? Love those lower level... I mean, I hate to say. Like, you get a lot of kills off lower power players. Gosh bless. Yeah. I mean, the thing about being a lower power player is that you really have to be much more skillful on the battlefield as well. Otherwise, you just kind of really get wrecked. All right. They're turning around. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right, and here we are. Here we are. How should I use El Cid? El Cid's great. Even as a 5-5-1-1, he's phenomenal, and you could pair him literally with any commander at 5-5-1-1. Like, archers are better, but you don't have to use archers. El Cid's a solid commander. He's not as good in a game mode like Canyon, because in Canyon you really care a lot about AoE. Oh my gosh. This Pecker's way deep. For an Edward, that's way deep. I don't think I can deliver the punish I want without getting myself in trouble, so I'm going to back up a little bit here, use the resource node, and get out. They were like 2 seconds away from a skill attack there. That was really close. Soon I got the coin. We'll use it on Guan Martel or Guan Alex. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds very good. That sounds very, very good. Sterling harassing the front line. Ifu harassing the front line here. I'm going to make sure that Ifu's got that node if they want it. And Moby play way off to the side. Going to do some hits here on them. If Festival was able to make contact, looks like he wasn't able to. With the Richard, it would have applied a slow. Here we get a skill attack, which feels pretty good. And I'm going to switch it up to Excalibur to hold my position on the field rather than chase them downfield here. And I'm okay with this fight because I've got Sterling on my wing and Fizrook and Festool. So if they want to take this fight, I'll tank it for a little bit and now kite them back toward the node, pulling them deeper into our territory, and then use the node to hop to safety. And now these folks are chasing us in a way that they should not and are going to get in trouble. Our allies are going to do a bunch of work on them for being out of position, and we will retreat this march since we are now in the yellow. And I ain't fooling with these T5s, and neither should you. So let's bring them back to town. You're tapped out and you're tapped in, baby. New march on the way. We're going to send Attila Takeda to the front line. Swap out the city skin for the extra 10% defense because legendary skin from last KvK, obviously. Boom, boom, boomity boom. We're in on that. We'll get the hospital healing going. 2,500 troops. Feels good. Fam. And we're on our way. Rune troop here. Looking good. Get that again, I guess, because we can. Maybe I can. There we go. Refresh on the runes so I don't have to think about it. We're back in the action. Richard 5511 is the play early. Richard 5511 is really good. Really, really, really good. Like, really good. Exceptionally good. One thing I could do, I suppose, mess around with my commanders a little bit. I mean, this is pretty good. This is actually a good configuration here. This is actually I'm very happy with that configuration. All right. That's good. That's good. Here we go. Back to the front. Back to the front. Weren't you 145 mil? Roblox, if you're keeping track, I was 147 million power. I was 147 million power at peak. Nope, 148 million power, in fact. So, I mean, I've lost almost 3 million T5 troops in this battle. Every time I launch a T5 rally, I lose like 40,000 T5. So I rally for hours on end so you can get a sense of how many dead troops we have. We have a very high contribution of dead troops in this conflict, and like we reward that in our kingdom. So it's the right thing to do, and it is rewarded by the kingdom. So it's the right play. It's the right play. What device am I using? I'm using an iPad Pro 2nd generation, and I have the new keyboard. It's freaking amazing. I love the new keyboard. I legitimately love the new keyboard. Like, I used to be holding my iPad, right? Like, it's so dumb. I mean, I could have just got an iPad stand, but the keyboard cover is just freaking fantastic. When is Apple going to sponsor me for hawking their goods? Gosh darn it. I mean, Apple sponsors no one, but yeah. I enjoy Apple products, not gonna lie. I do. Shamelessly, I do. Is Sun Tzu and Charles good? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Who would you recommend as a free-to-play player to focus on? Legendary Cavalry Commander? Free-to-play Legendary Cavalry Commander? This is gonna sound weird, but I don't think you should focus on a Cavalry Commander as a free-to-play. If you were to do one, I guess it would be Khan or Saladin. Khan or Saladin would be the pick. Saladin for tankiness and utility, and I think that's generally better. And if you wanted raw DPS, you'd go Khan. But I think because you're free to play, I think the Saladin probably makes more sense. So here we are back on the battlefield. We are in the resource node at the moment. Folks in red starting to have more of a presence on the field. We do see some really juicy targets in the mix over here. We're going to wait for them to get a little more out of position, and there they go. And we'll chase some of these folks. Here's one who's way out of position. Oxygen, a little too deep here. Going to deliver some normal attacks from Attila Takeda, back it up a little bit, and swap to a different target, making sure that I personally avoid getting multi-march surrounded. My counterattack damage is extremely high, so I don't mind like some amount of being focused, but now we are ourselves a little bit too forward. So we're going to make our way down to this node, and hopefully we've got enough speed here. Looks like we don't. Perfect. So they were just starting to really get a surround on us, but we have avoided the bulk of that. And our counterattack damage would have really punished them pretty good for having done, work on us. So if we just get a look at this report, you can see here we went even, we went really positive, right? Like the counterattack on Saladin is extremely high, or not Saladin, Takeda and Attila is really high. So we actually delivered a lot of punish there, even though they surrounded us, and that's in part because we didn't stay long enough to take their skill attacks. Even though Attila Takeda reduces skill attack damage, you don't want to take damage if you can avoid it, especially, with T5 troops. It's just so expensive. So these folks are starting to gather a little bit of a push. We got to be careful here around how that happens. And maybe that is in part because some folks are starting to go up to the top. So we got to play this smart over here. And it does look like they have a good, legitimate push going now to sort of make the way back to the ruins here. So we're going to make some smart hits on the back line. This is a Minamoto that's probably disconnected. Let's punish them for going a little too deep here because they're retreating, so maybe they haven't disconnected. And let's see. It looks like we got a little... Oh, I got hit by some E-Song AoE. Good for them. We are starting to fall back. So I've got to honor that that's our position on the battlefield at the moment and start to curve around to the bottom. We're going to hit this Charles, who's definitely out of position. If they're slowed for non... Oh, whoa. This Edward, I don't know where they were going. Should have been back to the city. Maybe they wanted a faster trip. Now they've got it. Okay, and let's see where we want to go from here. I don't know. Any lag with the iPad? It depends. There is sometimes lag, yes. There's definitely still sometimes lag. That happens. For now, it's pretty crisp. I would say the number of players on the battlefield is a little bit lower right now. So it's maybe less of a thing. Uh-oh. Sterling's a little forward over here. There we go. Yeah, I think it's a good call. I think that's a good call. And we can see, who are these folks hitting? I mean, they're a little overcommitted, I feel, in their position. Okay, and this march, they need to go home. Okay, this march is active. Good. Okay, so what are we doing? We're getting a little push right now. We're getting a little pushed. Who to hit? I'm mostly just falling back with the group here. I'm not sure where the hit is. I'm not sure yet where the hit is. Okay, here we go. This Guan is too deep. I get a nice clean hit on the Guan. And they are presumably going in a direction I want. Going to switch it up to the Cao Cao. And my march just swung around in a way that's really awkward. Going to pull that march back so I don't get in trouble here. And hit somebody else over here instead. Making sure that I don't... I don't want to get caught out of position with all these T5s. Where's my march going? There we go, buddy. Go the direction I intended. We're going to hit this Alex again. Start to do some work on him. He's going to retreat. I think that's a good choice. Going to switch the target. And suddenly we're on the front line. So we're going to back it up. While I can tank, I don't want to do that for a prolonged period. Okay. Who to hit from here? This bottleneck looks like a solid place to be. Chat wants me to shave my beard for 150 likes. Yikes. All right. I'm going to jump into voice with my alliance members. I'm going to be a little more silent as I coordinate with them. Yo. They got a good push going here. Oh, I was saying they got a good push going. Right. So if we can hold them for 3 minutes, then we have the ruins. And as long as they don't totally overrun that area, we will have already claimed it. Okay, that makes sense. If we need more people, though, I don't know, feel free to drop a message somewhere appropriate. I'm too deep. I got a little greedy on an Ethelfled. I'm out. Backing it up. Oh my gosh. New member of the channel, Omniarch. Thank you for becoming a member. Let's get those hype emojis, welcoming them as a member of the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. Oh, baby. The man, the myth, the legend Chisgule is live for the 500th time this week. Seems like the fights are insane. They are. We're going to be a little heads down in the fighting right now. We're going to be a little heads down in the fighting. Trying to figure out where to even engage in kind of the right place here. Who is the right person to hit? It's a little bit messy. And to be fair, we are getting a little pushed back now. We're getting a little pushed back. I'm hitting someone in the back line here. I do really kind of want to switch to this Kusunoki, though. That seems like a good swap. Although, unfortunately, that put me on the wrong side of the line. So I got to pull back. And I'll hit this guy. Okay, that's better-ish. I'm going to pull back again because I don't have AoE, so I shouldn't be in a big AoE fray. That's really not the strength of Attila Takeda. However, I will punish folks for kind of charging behind the line if I can. So this guy is going to definitely get melted here if I can swing it. I do find myself on the wrong side of this line again, though. So I'm going to need to switch over in just a second. Optimally before I get surrounded. But look at that. Okay, well, they got surrounded. Cool. There's a Caesar up here. I don't mind hitting that. I am surrounded, and I gotta back up. I fired off my active skill, but now I'm gonna fall back a little. And I do need to queue up another march at the gate. So I'm gonna get that ready. I'm gonna get that over here. So we've got a slightly shorter walk. New march coming right now. Let's use this. Let's change the preset. Boom. Confirm. There we go. Okay. And get back in the mix here. We get right back in the mix. KD says, hey, Dad. Lol. Lol, Chisgule Dad. That's funny how that became a thing. And it's funny how that became a thing. Free-to-play are still very useful in KvK for reinforcing rallies and flags. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Okay. What do we do in this position? We got a lot of people at the ruins already, so if they can cap it, we'll be in great shape. And I think that we've got this bottlenecked well enough here that we can cap this thing. I think we've got this held up pretty well. I'm going to hit Treacher. Try to get a little damage in. I don't want to chase. I want to hold on this front with that while trying to avoid taking some AoE if I can. Whoa, wrong march. Okay, I can control my marches, I swear. We do have this guy on the front line. I find myself on the front line, though, in a way that I'm pretty uncomfortable with. I gotta go. I got a lot of people coming to me. We gotta move. We gotta move. See you later. And we own the ruins. We own the ruins. So the reason that's significant is that now we get points for that. And they have to battle into the ruins. I see now why everybody was retreating, because the way that works is that if you're in the ruins, you get points. So what they're going to try to do is try to get us to come out of the ruins. And for them to get the ruins now, they have to have all of us, every single one of us, fought out of the ruins. So for us, this is now all about fighting on this edge over here. And honestly, even like moving all the way up to the center of the ruins and, sort of fighting in the ruins area. So you just don't get dragged out. That's the last thing you want, is to get kind of dragged out of the ruins, because then you're not getting points. So they're trying to pull us away. We're trying to stay in the ruins and not chase these guys. That's the game plan. So I'm going to try to just sort of opportunistically switch target, putting as much DPS as I can into whoever is available to hit. And I am somewhat on the front line now, so I'm going to back it up, to make sure I stay in the ruins. There you see the Alliance honor and individual honor ticking. And I don't know who this player is hitting me, but I am going to return the fire here. Bada boom. Get those normal attacks cooking up real good. Switch targets. Bada boom. And it looks like I might be on the wrong side of some of these targets, so I'm going to focus on one more opportunistically in the back line. And I am surrounded, which is very, very awkward. 5x is not good. We're going to back that up before that becomes too significant of a punish for being out of position. And now we need to refresh the march. Now, here's a cool little trick. I'm going to take my Attila Takeda. I'm going to put it in this upper corner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the Attila Takeda here, tap the Attila Takeda, send the Guan over here, tap the Attila Takeda, park it. So there's going to be a window where I can't actually move my Guan. That's the downside of what I just did. However, I am collecting honor, and my march is immobilized. But I am collecting honor while this march is walking over, which is really good. So for 2 minutes and 10 seconds, my Attila Takeda is not going to be usable. As soon as my Guan is kind of in this area to get me points, I can have the Attila Takeda go home, and I'm in good shape. Now that we're paused for a moment, let's go look at some of these reports. Here is where we were just 5x surrounded, and, we did 6,000 damage over here, 2,200 over here, 5,000 over here. So even though they're swarming me, right, like this is what Attila Takeda really excels at, is punishing people for trying to do that. And because we didn't stay in that for a prolonged period of time, we're not taking lots of their skill damage. So we did very well in that trade, even though getting surrounded 5x should be a pretty negative event. 1,000 to 8,000 is solid. 1,000 to 3,000 is solid. What do we got here? Hey, Luis Quintero, thank you for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. Loyal subscriber. Amazing video for newbies. Awesome. Really appreciate your support. And thank you again for slaying it with a super chat. 1,000 to 2,000. Ooh, baby. Look at that. That Kusunoki, I knew they were a juicy hit. 13,000 in the hospital for them. Very, very solid. Nice. What else do we have here? 1,000 to 3,000. 2,000 to 10,000. So, continuing to rock that sort of 5-to-1 ratio for the most part. They're battling their way in. We are almost here. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my city and go to my city, swipe them home, and now we can use our new march. Fully refreshed, ready for action. I do need to change my city skin for infantry health to swap to that legendary skin. So I'm going to put 2,500 in the queue over here and line that up, then switch it up to the old city skin for infantry. Age of Devotion, 10% infantry health. Wouldn't leave home without the extra stats, obviously. Can this comment get some love? Well, there you go, Joseph. Does that count as giving it love? Opinion on Dragon Lancer, really good in like the very first Mighty Governor if you're going to go run around and kill farmers, but otherwise I just use him to gather runes. And now we can fight. Now we can fight on the outskirts of the ruins, claiming the honor for having the dominant presence. And, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. I'm just going to pause for a second and look at the other ruins over here. I'm just curious, like what's going on here? So this contest is still happening. It looks like, it looks undecided to me. It looks like it is still pretty undecided. Could be either side. We do have some folks from Wolf contributing over here, which I like as well. John Bryan, big team player. Honey Badger, huge team player. Uh-oh. What are they doing? What just happened? They're trying to kill my March refresh. But look at this. Look at this. I was not even watching my Attila Takeda, okay? I was not even watching it. And it went even with them. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. We went even on our walk home, not even watching the march. I mean, like, and candidly, like, my gear on Attila Takeda is really extreme. Like, I mean, if you want to battle my Attila Takeda, you can, but we got some gear on this Attila Takeda, is all I'm saying. So I'm saying we got some gear on it. What's good equipment configuration for Charles Martel? Here's a good equipment configuration for Charles Martel. It happens to be on a Guan, but I think this is good for a Charles. We have a similar sort of thing going on right now on my Richard. I mean, this I think is a fine configuration right over here. There are other options too, but I think both of those configurations are pretty with it. All right, here we go. Let's do some work. Here. We're going to lean in on anyone who kind of steps too far out, and we're going to take advantage of kind of AoE where we can. So, they're chilling. Interesting. In my perfect world, I think we'd have everybody kind of move up to here a little bit to make sure they don't get pulled out, but this is going great. Can you show us your Esong talents? I can get a look at that. I don't know if I can this second exactly. Because, like, really I should not be AFKing over here. I should be fighting. But since they're not pushing in, really, here's the Esong talents that I'm using right now. Good for mobility. That's really why I went in this direction. This one point I could probably put somewhere else. But overall, pretty happy with how this build performs. Okay, good. They're still kind of hanging out here. We are going to send the Attila Takeda back home and continue to look at some of these reports. We do have more of these from earlier. Nothing in that report. 1,000 to 2,000 is fine. Nothing major here. This looks like it could be compelling. Looks like we got chased down a little bit, but nothing major to report. We did go a little negative there. 500 to 6,000 is a good trade. 1,000 to 8,000 is a pretty good trade. There might have been more on that. Nope, nothing else there. Here's an interesting one. We get a little surrounded. 2,700 to 5,000. That was a negative trade for us, actually, because of the T5s. Okay. And 1,000 to 4,000 is pretty decent. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty good here. This one is, 400 to 4,000, right? Like, 10-to-1 trades are good. Greetings from Serbia. Wow. Greetings to you. How many likes for us to show you some food? I mean, generally I try and avoid having food on a live stream. Although if the live stream fairy brought something baked and delicious, I would not be opposed. Happy Mother's Day to the live stream fairy and all the mothers out there in the world. Let's go and hit this. Boom. We'll hit the next thing. Why can't I see Edward? That's because Edward is only available in kingdoms of a certain age, so your kingdom must not be old enough. Luis Quintero is asking, plans for a Canyon video for newbies. So we have done a bunch of Canyon videos, and I'd say they're moderately popular. I think that Sun Tzu and Olgi Mundok as a pair is really good. I think that a Joan of Arc centrally located so that all of your marches are getting the Joan of Arc buff is really good. I would make her the primary, use the support tree. What else would I do? I think AoE is really valuable. So, like, Kusunoki is really good as a commander in that game mode. That would be my kind of starting guidance. Of course, you're going to want Ethelfled. Ethelfled as a primary is really good. She does AoE damage. You got a lot of good options here. Charlemagne is no good. Watch out, Chis. What am I watching out for? I want to see Chisgule Jr. Chat wants to see Chisgule Jr. Chisgule Mini, huh? Oh, I just hit read all on my reports. That is totally not what I meant to do. Totally not what I meant to do, but it looks like we can just start from the bottom here. What is this? What is this? We got really swarmed. We got super swarmed, and it looks like it didn't matter. We got super swarmed. Have you invested in your legendary heads yet? We have not, actually. We have not. A couple 2,000 to 8,000. Wow, this swarm, I mean, like, this went insanely well for us. Oh, whoa. Woo. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Let's get some Fs in the chat for Christopas. Oh my god. Also, I don't know if you can hear my stomach rumbling, but that's definitely what that was. That was crazy. Dude, this report's really good. What happened here? Wow. Wow. Yeah, Adam Leo, we've not invested our legendary heads yet. I really wanted to, but I had a really good chat with kind of Negan and Jen and Groggy, and we were talking about it. We didn't really think there was something urgently needed. And we thought that it might have even been possible that in this Mighty Governor, they might have done the new cavalry commanders. They were like, let's wait. We have enough people with the right garrison commanders. I would make the argument that I probably should have expertised maybe my Constantine, but I basically had all my sculptures in play so that if there was something we felt we really needed during the war, we could have switched to it. I think we had the meta extremely well understood going into this KvK, and we'll have a video about that as soon as this KvK is over. I think we had a really good understanding of the commander meta. But I think that no amount of commander optimization was going to change the outcome of this KvK for us. I think that was decided largely by other factors, is what I'll say there. And we do have more KvK footage going out really soon. So we'll very happily showcase the KvK footage coming very, very soon. And it does look like these folks have said, all right, the ancient ruins are not really worth much to begin with. We'll let these guys have this one. And I wonder, oh wow, our allies took this one. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Honestly, I should go send a march down here and maybe fight a little bit. Maybe I should go send a march over there and fight. That sounds like a good activity. I'm going to go park this a little more central. And let's get a march to go support our allies down south. I don't think there'll be anything to do by the time we get there. I don't think so anyways, but I think it's worth, having the march available to support. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here, and I'll reinforce this fort. Not view. Reinforce. We'll send the Attila Takeda. We'll send the big guns. So I'm in need of an open field talent tree for Charlemagne. I mean, Charlemagne open field? That's an interesting choice. I mean, I don't know that I would be going in on Charlemagne. And by I don't know, I mean, I think this is definitely not a commander you should go in on. But if you did, I would say you want to get Feral Nature and then get Strategic Prowess and Fresh Recruits. So that's your build for open field. Feral Nature, Strategic Prowess, Fresh Recruits. Get all those talents and you're good to go. My alliance said they saw you defending Attila Takeda with archers yesterday. What was the reasoning behind that? We were defending with archers. Yeah, there's some good archer commanders. Ooh. Oh, I like this. What is this sneaky stuff up top? What is this sneaky stuff going on over here? Hold on. Hold up. How much are they going to chase into the zone? Are they going to chase? They're not going to chase. I like it. I do like it. Little maneuver here. This is cool. Ooh, I like this. This is cool. Good move, switching it up. Everybody's looking down south, and then you go north. The old zig and zag sort of a thing, right? We're hitting this guy. We'll switch it up. Keep our rage going. We're going to get a free-ish skill attack in just a second over here. Boom. There's the skill attack. Staying back, though, so we stay in territory. Switch it up. Hit this other guy. I don't love how central I am to them right now. However, I can get a skill attack. Going to take that free skill attack. Boom. There it is. Big damage. And, oh, this player is definitely going to get melted. This player is definitely going to get melted here. And we're going to switch it up in just a second. Boom. Switching it up. Switching it up. It looks like they are going to try to focus me in a second here, so I got to be really careful of that. Boom. There it is. AoE hit. Switch the target to somebody else. And it walked us out of the zone, so we're just going to step back in. Step back in. Make sure we don't miss any honor. Looking good. This player wants to hit me. That's fine. I'll hit you back. Here comes the AoE. Big damage to them, which they gave me basically for free. And I'm going to another AoE attack on them, basically for free. Boom. There it is. More AoE. Big damage in for free. And they walk away. They walk away. This player on the outskirts here, going to get a few attacks on them. And I shouldn't chase here, but I don't know. The honor is kind of irrelevant. I'm going to deliver a little bit of punish here. There's big AoE for free. Free AoE. They're converging on me. I see it. I see it. I'm backing it up. Backing it up. Moving to our allies' support right now. They get a few free-ish attacks on me as Spartan's got my back. Wingman. He's got my back. We're going to turn it around and deliver some punish now on Paradise Lord. Boom. There's the AoE. Nice. Keeping this up. We're going to get some more AoE on this low Richard. He really should go back and refresh, giving us a free target to hit here. Boom. And by free, I mean like when I normal attack into someone who's got a half-strength march, I'm not taking as much damage. Oh my gosh, and this player's just going to stand here and let me get AoE on multiple targets. I love it. We're going to just keep doing that for as long as they'll let me. Switching up to the Caesar, since that's a juicier target to hit. Oh my gosh. That Caesar must not know what they're doing. You see a Caesar. Ooh, they do not know. They do not know. We're getting as much damage in as we can on them. I love this. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. I shouldn't chase. The honor kind of doesn't matter, so I'm going to deliver a little bit of extra punish, one extra skill attack, make my way back into the zone here. That was really fun. Let's go get a look at some reports. What? Where are my reports at? Where are my reports at? Okay, here we go. Good. That was a really good fight. Good fight. 2,500 for me, 13,800 for them. 2,500 for me, 14,700 for them. 1,300 to 12,900. 300 to 8,000. 1,000 to 10,000. 1,000 to 6,000. And 1,000 to 2,500. That was a very fun skirmish. We put like 60,000 plus of their troops in the hospital for a pretty small amount for us. So that was pretty sweet. Let me check out that super chat. Savage Bori, is my boy Buddha still with you? Yeah, Buddha's here. Ooh, boss time, boss time. Boss time. Man, what good timing. What good timing. Here we are, working this boss. Working this boss. And what do we get as a drop? I don't know, let's just grab something. Nothing. I don't know, what do we got here? Anything? Bueller? Nothing good? No patterns? Pattern me? No patterns. No patterns. All right. Well, none of this really matters. Ooh. Okay. We got some goody good down over here. We got some stuff going on. I'm actually going to... What do I want to do here? I'm not sure what the answer is. I have my Attila Takeda down south, but I feel like I kind of need it up here. I think I have to send my Attila Takeda more in this direction. I think I have to do that. So I'm going to reinforce the Attila Takeda back up over here. I think I'm going to have to swap that march in, candidly. So let's... Oh my gosh, they're so deep in our territory. This is great. This is awesome. This is good. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Everybody basically looked north, and so they came south, which is smart. Let's see if we can get some clean AoE. Clean meaning that I sit on the outskirt of this fight. I don't take many attacks myself. And, oh yeah, this is good. Maybe not the most optimal angling of my attacks. And I'm just switching targets to try to stay on the front line, but not fall behind it kind of constantly. I don't really care who I'm hitting as long as I'm getting good attacks in a direction that I want. And we'll switch this up a little bit, angle this way. Missed it by a second on my skill attacks there. And we'll step out and back, reorient. Hopefully I stay in combat. Oh, but if I leave combat, I heal. Not the worst. We're going to hit this royal use a buy. Get some free hits in over here. Looks like they are getting a laugh out of that. That's funny. And this player, wow, look at their pathing. Look at this pathing. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Cool. Cool. Switching it up. I see the Guan. Going for the Guan. Guan's getting kited back into our territory. Perfect angle. This means that if I AoE right now, I'm going to hit 3 targets to the enemy. And I'm kind of snaking around a little bit. I'm going to take my AoE and then get out. I'm too deep. Way too deep. And at the wrong angle of attack. Switching it up over here. Target out of position. We're going to hunt this one down. Royal God Ares. They're probably getting slowed a fair amount. They may be pushed out of the box. We're going to switch targets to someone walking into the box. And, oh, wow. No, Royal is still here. That's amazing. I'm chasing too far here. I'm going to back it up and hit this Royal person. Okay, they're down. We left combat. Got a little heal for it. That's fine. And it looks like we have somewhat stabilized from that push they did over here, which is pretty chill. I see my boy Sterling getting hit. Going to try to offer some cover. Okay, he's fine. Switching targets. And even just targeting somebody makes them feel pressure. They see those attack symbols coming and they kind of back it up typically. So we're just going to keep sort of focusing people we want out of the box. I see I'm getting targeted, so I'm going to back it up myself. You see these arrows over here projecting a little bit that is coming. Had a good chat with Hammed earlier today. They were pretty chill. From 210, which was nice. They sent me some reports that probably will make their way into a video at some point. And yeah, cool. We just keep battling here. I'm out of position for sure. The reason I say that is I'm too far forward and like it's Chisgule, so I'm a really juicy target. So I'm gonna back it up just a step, but I really want to get off my AoE attack before I break combat here. Oh, I'm so deep. This is really dangerous. Yeah, I'm surrounded. I knew that was gonna happen. I got off my AoE attack. I don't think that was probably worth it in hindsight. But maybe I can pull this guy into our zone, which I've done. So now we're going to hit that guy a bit. And it's a Cao anyways, so like he wasn't really hurting me. And we'll switch it up, get the AoE, got to walk back, too deep. And now I'm in trouble. I'm way too deep compared to my alliance members. Thankfully, the 45% march speed we have between Guan and Alex is more than enough to get away. Even though I don't have a build for march speed, we're out of there. Peace. See you later. Well, how's this look? 500 to 2,000 is fine. Okay, that's not a report, actually. That's, yeah, nothing. 100 to 3,000. So this is what I'm talking about, where I'm, like, trying to get my AoE to hit some people before they really get to hit me. Right? Like, I try to angle so I can get some good damage in there. Nothing much here. 300 to 4,000. I mean, these are small numbers, but they add up. 400 to 3,000 is good. Here's a good skirmish. 400 to 1,500. 400 to 1,700. Yeah, I mean, nothing, nothing major. So most of that was just kind of dancing around, honestly. Let's get a look at the old kill count. We'll hit in here, tap out, hit in. So we've pulled down about 500,000 kills at this point, which is pretty good. We've pulled down about 500,000 kills at this point, which is pretty good. Let's see here. Cruising through the messages. Bada boom. Let's see what I can do. Close out of this. All right. Cool. And they are starting to shove up again, which is kind of exciting, quite frankly. They're giving us stuff to do. They're definitely giving us stuff to do. Scroll down over here, and let's see. Where is this at? Here it is. Is my boy Buddha still with you? Was that last super chat? Buddha's got to be in the Alliance. Where's he at? I think he was just on the field with me earlier, by the way. There's Buddha. Yeah. Buddha at 126 million power right now. Buddha also one of the bigger contributors to our KvK. A lot of troops committed to die by Buddha, which is very impressive. Why did you grab the arrow? I didn't know what I was grabbing. I just grabbed whatever was close in the hopes that it was this pattern, which I now actually have a second to maybe show you. We'll heal up a couple troops here. We'll heal up a couple troops. Boom. And let me show you this pattern. I don't think this is actually something to obsess over. I don't think it's very good, actually. But Heart of the Saint is pretty cool. If your city was like loaded up with cavalry and you were defending your city, I think Heart of the Saint would be a really cool weapon to have. 8% cavalry defense, 4% infantry, 6% archer health. That's a grand total of 18% of stats. You'll notice that that is not as good as the Trial of the Lost Kingdom. So, I mean, like, to make this weapon, you'd have to be not only defending like a mixed garrison that is primarily cavalry, but you basically have to hope to get the special talent. Otherwise, like, you may as well just use Trial of the Lost Kingdom. So it's really like kind of an interesting chase weapon, but not an amazing chase weapon, if that makes sense. It's an interesting chase weapon, but not an amazing one. Just to confirm, let me just revisit the stats that were on that one more time. That is cavalry defense on this, as opposed to cavalry defense here too. Yeah, it's the same stat even. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not hot on it. I'm not hot on it. All right, cool. Here we are. Oh my gosh, hit that. I don't think I can even get to it in time. That Ethelfled, though. That Ethelfled. Oh no. It's gone. Yeah. I guess I'll hit, like, you keep hitting people. Wow, that's another march that's almost dead. Weird that they're going to let us kind of get that value on those kills. And, we got a lot of marches that are going to need to refresh here pretty soon. I'm sure people are feeling a little bit of squeeze here. Daniel Newland, do you think the Silent Trial piece of gear is worth it? Man, there's like many questions baked into that. Is it worth the time to farm it? And is it worth the materials? That's like a kind of in-depth conversation. What I'll say is that, I mean, like, reducing the rage of the enemy is really good. And being able to do that in a item slot where there's nothing else that I have currently is really good. So, right now, my lightweight evaluation is having the 2 trinkets is better than having only 1. But I think more thought needs to go into its comparison to other trinkets and units on the battlefield. Now, one interesting question I have is, like, what if I hit this real quick and then I step away? Am I going to leave combat and heal? Did I leave combat? And I healed. So I'm going to hit this. And I'm going to step away. And I mean, this is really micromanaging. This is like the ultimate in micromanagement. And I healed. So I'm going to hit it again. I'm going to hit it again. And I'm going to step away. And I healed. This is amazing. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to make it back up to 200,000 here, okay? I'm going to make it back up to 200,000 troops. Hit this. Step away. And we'll heal again. Nice. Hit this. You forgot the other ruin. You sent Utilitated help. I did send the Utilitated help, but I thought I might need it at this ruin, so I brought it back. We heal when we're out of combat. We'll do it again. Very tedious, but we are healing. We are healing. Step out of combat. And we heal again. So, that little maneuver just, I think we just pulled back like 15,000 troops, right? No, it's not so bad. 15,000 troops is not so bad. And, to the point of the chat here, if we just get a look at the other ruin, like, how did it do? How did it do? Still under contention. Still under real contention. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it would have been good to have our march there. It would have been good to have our march there. I'm doing enough over here, though, that, like, I couldn't have watched both of them anyways. Oh, that Ethelfled. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to switch targets. I'm just going to bully these guys out of the box. Bully them out of the box. All right, cool. And I'm going to back it up. Right? Just, like, bully them out of the box, back it up. And we healed off of that. Oh, my God. That's amazing. I love Guan. Dude, Guan is fantastic. All right, now we're going to shove south here. We're going to bully south a little bit. We're going to bully south, and I'm going to make sure they know I'm coming. Sometimes you want the enemy to know you're coming, because, like, if what I want to do is bully their position, then I want to target them so that they hear the in-game sound effect, or they see, like, oh, I'm getting targeted. I'm going to try to move away. So I just got to be really careful because we're a little deep here. And I just want this skill attack. Boom, and I'm gone. Skill attack, and I'm gone. I'm out. Nice. 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 We got the skill attack. We walked away successfully. We did get hit by a little bit of AoE. And at this troop count, I should not be bullying. I should sort of just be sitting here. And we healed back up. Nice. So this is a little report. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. There's my AoE maybe. There's my AoE. Yeah. Just, you know, just a little something out of the deal. There's all my stalker reports. That's hilarious. All right, heal these up. Heal these up. So we've pulled down over 500,000 kills for less than 100,000 troops in the hospital. Seems like a decent trade to me. Seems like a decent trade to me. Hey, Chess, what would you change about this KvK so far? Oh, man. There's one major change I would make. And that is the design of the Light and Darkness burning buff. Like Solar Glory, Lunar Glory. It's just dumb how it's timed. Like, no one side should have a sweeping advantage over the other because of randomness. And if you are going to do that, then the duration should be short enough that, like, it's not for the entirety of a battle, if that makes sense. It needs to not be for the entirety of an important contest. Because, like, that's silly. That's silly. Cool. Nice. All right. We're hanging out. Ruins are for 25 more minutes. 25 more minutes. I guess I'll claim some stuff while we wait. Bunch of chests. I'm sure you all saw my video yesterday where we were talking about the recharge rewards. Really solid. We're picking up those recharge rewards, which seems good. We're just hanging out. Hanging out at the ruins, baby. Doing that thing we do. Now, if I look over here, let me see here. See, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Man. All right, so they're over here, and they're just hitting people. And I get it. I get it. What do I want to do about that? I kind of want to do something about it. But if I do something, I kind of want to be able to chase them down, you know? I want to be able to hunt them down completely. Because I was going to go refresh my march, but I sort of can't. Using the trick I was doing earlier, because they're gonna get me. So I wonder if there's not a way for me to pull that off. I don't know, maybe Chad has a creative way for me to get that person. Maybe they have a creative way. Because I can't chase them down. And, like, I definitely, you know, they'll basically start hitting me, even if I park my march. And then as soon as they realize that, like, hitting my Attila Takeda is not going well for them, they're going to retreat. And if I can't chase them down, there's no real squeeze. You know, there's no real punish. I think Fizrook, he's on his way back here. But he's getting hit on his way back, which kind of sucks. 5511 Alex or Khan? Definitely the Alex. Definitely the Alex is the way to go there. Definitely the Alex is the way to go. And speaking of the way to go on stuff, we're going to have another live stream later today for all of these crazy events that are going on. I mean, we have so many events going on. It's totally nuts. It's totally nuts. So you're going to want to tune in later. We'll probably do Race Against Time. Maybe Protect the Supplies. Definitely Soroli Assault. Ian's Ballads, that's coming later today. What we will do in this live stream is probably rock the Garden of Infinity and get wrecked. Daniel Newland, thank you for the $5 super chat. Is the silent trial worth the material cost? I have the pattern already. I have, but don't have some purple stat gear, so silent trial or stat gear. So that's an interesting question. And without giving away like the entirety of what will likely be a whole video about this piece of gear, what I will say is that I think that the benefit you get from the silent trial certainly outweighs the equivalent amount of stats, but I haven't yet done the extensive amount of testing it would take to definitively prove that. So I think there's value there, but I don't have the actual data to say conclusively. And I would prefer to have the sort of conclusive data. So we are starting to get into some trouble at the ruins, and I think that's because people are feeling like they can't refresh their marches, and I'm out of position now here too. So this is going to get really interesting in a second, because folks are kind of getting pushed back a bit, and I think it's because their marches are all getting low, would be my suspicion. That's certainly the case for me. I mean, I'm like jockeying a little bit for position over here, but you know, not doing too much. I'm getting some value trades, I suppose. I'm getting some value. That's not value. Actually, that was, I mean, it was positive. It was positive. I think everybody here must, well, they're not all low. They're not all low. Some are, some aren't. Some are, some aren't. We got 20 minutes left here. I think they're cutting off the reinforcements is meaningful. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. They got too many over here. They got too many over here doing this little maneuver. They got too many. So I think we got to just stay up over here. I don't think I can do my usual maneuver to get into the zone. I'd have to get my T5 home safely, I'd have to micromanage them on the way home, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Kind of a pain in the butt. Pelagius or Bybars? I mean, they're both good. They're both good. If you're in a game mode like Canyon, right? Like you want the AoE. Claim my rewards. If you're in a game mode like Canyon, you want the AoE. Someone says, no, it isn't. Someone asked earlier, and someone else says you won't be disappointed. Oh my gosh, I'm out of context on all of those chats. Vocera says, sweet. As I said, best thing on live stream. Vocera loves when I do the dice game. The dice game is pretty fun. All right, am I going to try to heal my march or actually kill these? I feel like I need to kill these ads over here. I don't know. This is getting a little dicey. This is getting a little dicey. What we really need is for new people coming online to sort of get into the mix here. That's what I think would help this situation. I'm going to contribute toward killing this thing rather than, just standing there and healing. The healing is cute, but we gotta kill these things. And it looks like there might be, I can't tell if there is one in the middle of this mix. I can't target it. Oh, got it. We got it. There we go. Let's hit this one. What's a good commander combo for City Hall 16? Sun Tzu Boudica. Sun Tzu Boudica is where you're probably starting off. Those are the first two commanders I would invest in. Slam dunk, not even close. Not even close. Hey, by the way, if you're enjoying this live stream, consider dropping a like on the stream and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. The like costs you nothing. It supports the channel, 100% free, and I do seriously appreciate it. All right, so we're looking around here. We're looking around. We got somebody on the edge of the box. I could do a little bit of work on them, but not really. And the problem is I don't really want to be fighting with this amount of T5. Like it's going to be a hospital bill. Although this guy I'm going to hit. Like they're way too deep. These guys, that's way too deep. That's way too deep. Yeah. The problem is that I don't think we have enough people here to really deliver a punish. or a meaningful punish. And now I have to be careful myself. I'm out of position. We'll back it up. Yeah, somebody's starting to hit me. Not surprised. We just back it up here. We'll back it up. And I guess slowly but surely, anybody who's AFK here is going to get beat down, and that's kind of on them. I want to see Chisgule Mini, says that Yoda kid. You know, we love sweet little Chisgule Mini. She's the cutest thing on the face of the earth. Oh, I'm getting scouted. Hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, this is getting interesting. They're kind of pushing up into the box here. But, like, dude, I'll fight. I will definitely hit you. This guy wants to stand all the way over here? Okay, buddy. Okay. I know you have E-Song, but that was too deep. Watch your troops, they say. I know. I know. That's a bit much here. And they are going to be down and out in a second. And now we switch it up. And just kind of keep the punish up. Looks like Fizzrook brought a full march back to the party. I'm going to back it up a little bit, prevent myself from getting focused. Going to find a way to dance around this combat and get the right entry point. Here it is. Here it is. They're giving it to me for free. I'll take it. I'll take it. And if I get AoE on multiple targets, that'll be great. I don't. That's fine. Fizzrook on my wings, supporting this beatdown here. Bada boom. There's some AoE. And I've got to cover his back now. Now it's my turn to step in and punish the person who's chasing him. Looks fine, though. Back it up so we don't get out of position. Although I do want to hit this con if I can. If he turns to fight me, I'm in a little bit of trouble. But I think now he's going the direction I wanted. And we're even going to get AoE on this guy's ally if we're lucky. There it is. Don't think we hit him, but this next one probably will. Fizzrook stepping back in. I'm going to switch targets, though, to the more opportunistic one. Switching again to the more opportunistic one. And I'm now too deep. I'm going to just back it up a little bit. Pressuring where we can, but recognizing that at 139,000 troops, I honestly just need to chill out and try to let other people do the bulk of the fighting here if we can. And at this point, we really kind of need people to rejoin the fight anew if we care about the honor. And honestly, we kind of don't. It's kind of a funny thing. I mean, like, why are we fighting for the ruins? Because we can. Because we can. And I have the right city skin. Wow, I was a little concerned. I had the wrong city skin for a second. That's cool. So we're chilling. We're chilling. How did those exchanges go? I mean, even though our march is at half strength, we still took out 7,000 to his units over here. Not bad. Not amazing, honestly. Honestly, not amazing. At this point, oh, this was a good one. 700 to 11,000. At this point, I need to stop fighting. With T5, this is pretty expensive to fight with such a small number. I need to kind of chill here. I need to chill. And just claim what we can claim, and, you know, it is what it is. I'm free to play with T5 and VIP 13. Cool. Aiming for VIP 14. VIP 14 is real nice. So these guys are on the edge of the box over here. We're still getting the honor. But 15 minutes of this. We've got a long time to still be here. 15 minutes is going to be a long time. It's going to be a long time under these conditions. In my opinion. Ah, we got the stalkers helping us out over here. That's kind of cool. That's kind of funny. Opinion on Mehmed? I mean, he's good in Canyon. He's good for hitting cities, but in the late game, you'll stop using him in favor of other stuff, most likely. You'll probably stop using him in favor of other stuff. Holy moly. We got a PHP 250 donation, and it's a series of characters in a language I don't know, but I'm going to thank you for that donation. Much appreciated. With the sticker, it is a flying pear. Thank you again for your donation. Much appreciated. Thank you for supporting the channel. And for those of you who would also like to support the channel for free, consider dropping a like on the video or subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. This is going pretty swell so far. They're kind of battling in a little bit here, forming up more, which only makes sense. I think that it's conceivable that they could take the ruins in the last few minutes of this because all these marches are low and haven't refreshed. That's conceivable. It's conceivable. I guess we'll see how this goes. Boy from the dreams, rocking those tea emojis. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we could use some tea right about now. Isn't the support tree? Support tree is great. Support tree is really good. Well, this is kind of interesting. All these marches are getting so low. It's Ophis Sama. Thank you, Ophis Sama, for your super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Which kingdom are you in, Chisgule? We're in Kingdom 75. And Kingdom 75 will be recruiting after this KvK. We're going to try to create some really great situations for players under 25 million power. We are Imperium, but if you're under 25 million power, you can join the kingdom. And we're going to try to have some really well-organized, really well-run Zone 3 alliances for 25 mil and under. Should be really fun. Should be really fun. This is getting a little dicey over here. Little dicey. Bunch of folks battling in. I could try to help a little bit, maybe. Sure, this guy. Oh, man. I was trying to target somebody, now they moved a bunch. Oh, I don't know where they are now. Bummer. I think, see, they're in here somewhere. They just haven't loaded in. Alright. Alright. Could you do a video on El Cid? As it turns out, we've done videos on El Cid. You should check out our El Cid Commander Guide. We're getting scouted. Not surprising. Okay, and I want to avoid getting hit by AoE here. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to hit this person. And we just got an Alexander the Great proc, which is kind of awesome. Nice. Get some AoE going. Boom. And our allies are going to see this, and they'll help out. Okay, this is good. He's also got a lower number of troops, so I'm not opposed to this skirmish. Again, I don't think I should do too much of this with my T5, but I'll take it for now. A lot of AoE damage flying around. And I got to back up before I get out of position, but otherwise, pretty clean. Guess I'll hit this guy, get the AoE damage in if I can. There's the AoE damage, get out a shield, back it up a little. Yeah, I mean, these reports are probably not amazing at this point. They're probably not amazing. 1,000 to 3,000, 0 to 500. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's nothing too spectacular going on here. What happened in Kingdom 51? What do you mean, Goodwill? What do you mean? The all caps, what happened in Kingdom 51? No clue what you're talking about. Alright. There's the boss. The boss is fighting this guy. Look at this. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Are they going to kill the boss? Look at the boss is tanking for us. The boss is working on him. Oh, that's hilarious. There they go. They're hitting the boss now. That's really funny. That's really funny. How did I lose 30 million power? Well, consider subscribing for all of the Kingdom versus Kingdom coverage where we show you all the fighting we did. We did a lot of fighting. We're in Kingdom versus Kingdom. Did a lot of fighting. So here they're going to take out this boss. There's not really anything special that the boss drops. I did mention there's a pattern, but that it's not really worth anything. So they might take out the boss, but I don't know what's accomplished. Other than the fact that it was hitting them, so they need to take it out. That's really funny. That's really funny. Is Joan primary and Bybar's secondary a good combo? Joan primary, Bybar's secondary. Yeah, that would be fine. That would be fine. I don't think it's stupendous, but I think it'll be fine. You'd get a lot of AoE damage out of that. And here they are. Look at this boss tanking for us like a champion. Tanking for us like a champion. Any good drops? Let's see if anybody gets anything. What do we got? Ooh, 100 gems. Somebody could get 100 gems. What else? Arrows. A gold key. Somebody could get a gold key. Some experience tomes. I mean, that boss just legitimately tanked for us, which is honestly amazing. I cannot believe the boss of the ruins just tanked for us. That is something else. That is something else. If we look here at honor, let's hit the honor roll. Hulk at the top of the leaderboard. I'm not surprised. For honor, yeah, I mean, we're in 7th. We're in 7th. We have a lot of big players that like spend a bunch of money and then fight rather than farm barbs. I mean, it's just the reality. But I think we could stand to get more people who are farming actively into the alliance. So, and I'm not talking about farming resources. I mean, just really great barbing, like tons and tons of barbing. I don't know what to do with the Osmond talent tree. I'm kind of new to the game. Check out my Osmond video. My Osmond video is a good starting point for what you could do. And honestly, it looks like we're kind of cleaning house in this area now. So I'm going to jump back in and maybe support a little. Not a great activity with T5, but if we're going to swarm somebody down, I'm definitely going to help. And I am still kind of astonished that that boss just legitimately tanked the opposing side and gave us this control of the field. Like, that was amazing. Who do I hit? Somebody's hitting me. I hit this guy over here. Is a clean hit. I hit this over here. That's clean, right? I guess I go back in the box. Whatever. Thank you, Adam Leo, for the £2 super chat. 58,000 K VIP from 14. I have 112,000 gems. Castles 25. I would absolutely gem that. I would absolutely gem that. VIP 14. I would absolutely gem that. What do you get? You go up 1 legendary head. So unless you think there's going to be a more than gems event in the next 20 or so days, which there could be. I mean, there could be. Then you're getting value here. You also get the troop capacity, which is a huge deal. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. The troop capacity and the material speed production, I'd go for it. I think that seems good. That seems good. The only downside is if they show up with a more than gems event, you know? And it's like, well, what are you going to do? Expertise Herman and 5511 Esong, who should be the primary? They both have literally the exact same trees, so it mostly doesn't matter. I would say it's better if Herman is the primary because in the skill tree, there are talents that make it so the secondary does more damage, and your Esong is going to do more damage. So I would say Esong is the secondary in that configuration. And in 4 minutes, we're going to take our configuration over here and march that right back home. Then we're going to rock Evil Candyland before we head out for now until we live stream again later today. We've had so many videos recently. We have a video out, very, very fresh, very recent, about the newest bundle that came into the game. The Happy Together, Lucky to Be Together. You can definitely check that out. I think this bundle is pretty solid value. We have video of our KvK coverage. We have a video we're going to do later today. I mean, it's going to be a good time. So consider subscribing for more daily Rise of Kingdoms content and dropping a like on the video. So we are now minutes away from the Ancient Ruins concluding. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. This will wrap up. We'll send our troops home. And good fighting from 210 for the Ruins. Yeah, good fighting here. Good fighting. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Woter, I'm doing great. The gathering speed of your commanders in percent it displays when you send them to the resource nodes. That is right. That's how that works. That is how that works. How did this end up? Oh, it looks like AV took it. Oh, good for them. Good for them. They got the South Ruins at the tail end of things. It looks like our attention was needed down there. I don't know. Live streaming is kind of distracting. It's hard to be in two places at once. I guess we needed to be down south. I had thought that was going well for the folks down south, but my suspicion is that after we took top, all the folks shifted down to the south side, and that's how that played out. Now, we could get another rune here to just replace the 10% attack. I mean, nothing too inspiring over here. Maybe I'll just keep the attack, honestly. We'll just do a refresh on this, and then I'm going to send this march home. Nick, thank you for being a member of the channel. Does anyone know if he has guides to what type of armor is priorities for cavalry and infantry and archer pairings? Holy moly. Okay, so let me show you my gear real quick and help you out with that question. And thank you again for being a member of the channel. So for archers, your starting entry gear is going to be your chainmail and your sturdy boots. I think that if you can get your hands on a Helm of a Phoenix, it's a really great way to get some archer stats onto a helmet for very cheap. And if you can get the leather gloves, that's a slam dunk pick. Those come from the camps in your kingdom. In terms of weapons, this is a very advanced weapon, but you could start with a Staff of the Lost, and I think that would be a mighty fine choice. Now, in terms of infantry, I would say what you see here is a pretty good set of starter gear. You're going to rock the iron helm. The only thing that's a little different is you're also going to use the cloth gloves. From there, I think that the ranger trousers and also the infantry breastplate are really, really solid pickups. Again, Staff of the Lost is a really great weapon to have at your disposal. And when it comes to cavalry, interestingly, some of the best gear is also relatively free to play. I think Vanguard Greaves and the Vanguard Halberd are the obvious slam dunk choices. And then from there, in a perfect world, you get your windswept boots and gloves going, unless you have access to a set sufferance, in which case I think that's better. I also think the Expedition Warhelm, very, very solid stats. And for chest pieces, there is one other thing we do need to talk about, and that is not this. It is the Milanese breastplate. Also comes from Lohars. I think Milanese breastplate is a really solid pickup when you get your hands on that. Whew. How's that for answering the question? Shout out to the Philippines from Jericho. There you go. Please, can I have a shout out for Oliver, who loves me? Shout out to you, Oliver. What else? I wanted to see speed of your gathering commanders. Oh, you wanted to see the speed of my gathering commanders. Well, let's send this march home. Step 1. Let's get home. Is there anybody to kill along the way? Ooh, there is. There is. Let's send this march here and this march in. Let's see if we can't do some work on these folks. Little do they realize I've got a march coming for them, perhaps. Maybe they do realize. I mean, they have to know this is about to happen. They have to know this is about to happen. We're going to go in and switch the skin. We're going to rock calves. There's Cav defense, 10%. We're in the zone. And, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're going to do some work. We are about to do some work. I'm not sure they know that we're coming, but we are. Here we go. Into resource node 1, making our way to resource node 2, then going to jump on back. And we're going to go straight up, actually, cut these guys off, going up, and hit the resource node, then pop out, hit the Khan. Khan's going to get melted. After Khan, then the nearest target is going to be the Richard. Good move by the Khan, going through the resource node, and now the Richard instead... Wait, what? What are you doing? Go here. Okay, weird. Lost control of our march for a second. Going to go for this Richard. The Richard doesn't really have anywhere to go. We are going to sort of swarm this guy down, and I think that's going to be a complete melt of what looks like it is probably T5. He did go into a resource node. Good grab. Good grab. However, we're still right next to him. That reposition, not really going to matter, and we're going to keep up the pain. His alliance member over here, Banka 21, kind of interfering with his own teammates' ability to get away. Once again, going to a resource node, but we're really bullying in that damage. Wow, Banka really messing up this guy's escape route. We're going to jump into the node. He can't get in now. Blocked him. He's going nowhere. We'll hit him again. He's going to try to go into this node. I think we might just let him because we're not in position for that. But our alliance member, Chutoro, is going to block him out. So this guy, Taz, his march is going to get melted down. Yeah, he stayed a little too long to that contest at the ruins. And that is a full march of T5 that are on their way to the hospital. I know it's T5 because there's no way he could take this kind of punishment and not be T5. There's just no way. So we're going to get off this next skill attack, and then, Chutoro is going to cut him off again. So he's allowing me to focus all my DPS here instead. There's the cutoff. Good work by Chutoro as this guy tries to make their way back. I don't know what this guy is doing over here, Banka 21, but there's certainly the next target that we're going to focus on. And I'm pretty eager to see this report. This is pretty savage. This is the downfall of Richard I, is like you get out of position and you don't really have options. Chutoro, again, making the clutch move, blocking the node, being the bully in this situation. We've got Feener, Joe the Farmer, King Cobra, and others, and now we collapse on this other player. Now, I'm not going to target them. I'm going to target next to the node so that they don't have as much warning that, like, hey, we're coming for you. Surely they know that we're coming here, but I'm really eager to see that report we just had. Let's hit this guy now. Boom. Here we are. I have to think that they're going to activate and get out of the node. Maybe they disconnected. If they did disconnect, this is going to be a pretty big punish for being in our part of the battlefield. They are on their way. I don't know that we've slowed them enough. Richard I is going to deliver a slow, and that could be meaningful. There's the slow. There's the slow. Damage is in, and now they're just... Oh, there we go. Not quite fast enough to make it count. So there it is, mostly cleaned up on that part of the map. These folks... Do I want to go for them? I don't not want to go for them. I'm going to make my way up there. Let's get a look here. We just delivered 18,000 and 13,000 to the hospital and 21,000 T5s in the hospital for this player and a small amount. Nothing to write about there. Yeah, 5,000 troops to the hospital over here. Yeah, 1,000. Cool. We're going to make our way upfield here. And, ooh. Whoa, hold the phone. Okay, that's a lot. They're back and forth. We're out. I'm not afraid to admit that that's not a fight I want to take. That's definitely not a fight I want to take. And there's not much I can do to help my allies here. I'm not sure there's much I can do. Like, it's a Richard. They're out of position. Yeah, that's a bummer. If I had any slows, I could maybe help out here. You're the best Rise of Kingdoms player? Well, I don't know if I'm the best Rise of Kingdoms player. But I am having fun, Soren. I am having fun. And, all right, we'll send this home. And it's time to rock the old Evil Candyland. We're going to do Evil Candyland. I do want to make sure I get back into the starting zone before I no, it's fine. That march is fine. Okay. Here we go. Evil Candyland. As it turns out, we are on the literal best spot on the board, and we have a gold die. Now, chat, let me tell you something. I have the worst luck on this event. So, and since I'm not on voice with my alliance members, I'm just going to unplug this. I suppose I could have unplugged this earlier, but better late than never. All right. We were using a different microphone anyways, by the way, for YouTubing. So, here we are. We're back into safety. We're on the best spot on the board. We get the literal freaking worst rolls. It's so bad. Our rolls are so bad. So here we are. Evil Candyland. What do you think I'm going to get, chat? What do you think I'm going to get? If I get a 1, we get 4 material choice chests. If we get a 4, sorry, a 5. If we get a 5, we get 2. And if we get a 6, we get 6. What do you think it's going to be? What do you think it's going to be? I don't know what the answer is. Drop it in the chat. What's it going to be? I'm going to rock the gold die and see how this goes. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We got a question over here from... Hold on. There it is. Omniar. Question. Do you think Kira's 4th skill compares to Sun Tzu? On average, do you think it boosts skill damage more throughout the duration of the fight? I think it's pretty good, but it only buffs her skill damage last I looked, which is less than amazing. Kira is the new epic. And she... Wait. Normal attacks have a 10% chance... Did they change this again? I'm confused. Huh. Did they make her good again? Is she good again? No, she's not good because it's skill damage dealt. It's skill damage dealt. Yeah, she's okay. She's just okay. She's just okay. A lot of folks in the chat. 334 5121 54 and a dab. So here we go. 1, 5, or 6 optimally. Quite frankly, a 6 would be amazing. Here we are. 4. Is it rigged? Is it rigged? Gold die again is the correct play. A 1 or a 2 would be the jam. So here we are. 1 or 2 is going to be what we want. A 1 gets us here. A 2 gets us here. I would definitely take a 2 would be amazing. So 1 in 3 odds of getting something we really want here. Here we go. 6. I'm used to disappointment. Okay, so we have the stone. Now we do the silver die. 4 spots is fine. Anything but a 1 is good. I guess I should say anything but a 1 or a 5. I really don't need wood. We're making our way back to the interesting part of the board, and there we go to the interesting part of the board. Now from here, we have 1, 2 opportunities to kind of get some good stuff doubled. If I get anything... So I definitely want to use the silver die. I think I want to use the silver die. As long as I don't get this 6, I want to use the gold die on the next roll. So no whammies. Anything but a 6 here would be great. 3 is fine. Now we use the gold die. We want a 3 or a 4 to try to get some material choice chests. So far we have 0 from our spins for the day. You notice your dab? Oh, we noticed the dab. We noticed the dab. Here we go. We're going to rock this gold die. We're looking for a 3 or a 4. Will we get it? No, of course not. I swear, man, I have the worst luck on this. Well, now it's silver die time. What do we get? A 5. Okay, that's going to roll the die again automatically. And a 3. Some speed ups is good. Let's make our way back around the board. 5 is a good roll. Speed ups is good. Making our way along. A 2 is wood. We really didn't need that. Continuing on, a 3 is building speed ups, which we definitely don't need. And a 3 is fine. For this roll, and we'll claim our rewards here. For this roll, anything but a 1. Anything at all but a 1 is good. There's our 4 material chests for those rolls. Anything but a 1. Last Spartan, thank you for the $10 super chat. I think you should let me spin, to be honest. I would... Man, you spin it. You spin it. I got crap here. I'm terrible at this. I mean, I'm just pushing a button and it's randomness, but still. It's so bad. I mean, like, I keep being in situations where it's like, there's a 50% chance this is awesome. Nope. And I'm in that situation like 20 times, and all 20 times I get nothing. Weird. We're going to lower the volume of our super chat notifications. Dabs from the amazing Selim. Yeah, we're just going to silver die this. Anything but a 1. A 2 is actually very good. At this point, I think I want to silver die but it's really getting close here because we could get the 6, which would be really awkward. A 2 would be amazing. A 2 would be fantastic. Can we get a 2? A 1. So once again, this is one of those situations we find ourselves in, and a 1 is a great roll. This is a 50-50 that we get epic chess. This is a 50-50 chance that we get epic chess. So are we going to get them or are we not? I don't have the answer. Only rolling the gold die will give us the answer to this question, which we're going to do. 1, 5, or 6 is the play. 1, 5, or 6. But optimally a 6, okay? Or even a 1. A 1's good because then I can keep rolling into this zone, but 1 or 6. 1 or 6. Here we go. Give me the love. Ooh, we did it. All right, 4 chess. Finally, some value. Finally some value. Oh, God. We got there finally. Oh, man. That was awful. All right, silver die. Okay, gold. Sure, why not? We're looking for a 3 or a 4 or even a 1 would be hilarious. 5. Dude, I swear there is like a magnet pulling the die away from whatever I need to land on that spot. Maybe we'll go around the board one more time. We got a material choice chest. A 3, 4, or 5 would be great. A 2 is the least thing I needed. 1, 2, or 3 would be good. Okay, we have another gold die, so we're definitely making our way around the board again. We'll rock this again. A 2 is total garbage. We just played 650 gems to change our direction. That's awkward. We're going to roll again here. 4. Oh! Hey! We're up to 6 chests. All right. 6 chests. You have my attention, game. You have my attention. Now, do I want to gold die this? I don't think so. There's only 1 epic chest in this run. I want to use the silver die and hope I get... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I silver die this. A 1. That's awkward. That's awkward. Do I use the gold die here? Do I use the gold die here? I don't know. Do I use the gold die? I don't know. The problem is if I land here and I gold died, I guess I still get chess. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. I need a 4. A 4 will be amazing. Come on. Hook me up with a 4. 6. All right. 6 is not the worst. 6 is not the worst. We silver die our way around the board. 1, 2, or 3 is the dream. Basically anything but a 4 from this position is really good. So here we go. Okay. Okay. Why doesn't Get Garden of Infinity give legendary chests? I don't know. I don't know. Sun Tzu PvP talent tree. We could do one of those. We could do one of those. I mean, I have this gold die. I can't just let this gold die rot. A 1 is good. We'll make our way around the board. A 1 is fine. That gives us a blue chest. We only have 8 regular chances left, so this is probably our last time around the board. The 2x multiplier is a weird one. I'm going to regular die, and if I land on the direction and change, I'm screwed. We landed on wood. Almost as valuable as the direction change. All right, 1, 2, or 3 is good. 5 is fine. We now have... Oh, that was only 1 gold die still. Okay. So what do I do here? What do I do here? I think I want to gold die this. If I gold die here, I could get 2 gold dice. A bunch of speed ups. This stretch is actually really good. This is a really good stretch. I would be... I mean, this is pretty awkward. This is not great. I'm going to gold die this. This whole stretch is pretty good. We're looking for a 3. And a 1 would be hilarious, and a 2 would be fine. So what do we get? A 1. Okay, so we opted for hilarious. 2 gold dice. We turned our 1 gold die into 2. That's definitely the best outcome from that. That's definitely the best outcome. Do we gold die again? I think we do, because I don't have that many spins left. A 1 or a 2 is really good. I mean, there's a 50-50 chance that it's like a little bit redeemed. Silver, then gold. If I silver 4, 5. I mean, if I silver, I'll end up here or this. Silver might not be wrong here. What do I do? Silver or gold? If I silver, I end up somewhere back in this area, which positions me for this, and I could gold die for that. But there's a chance I scoot past all the chests entirely. I don't know. Hold the phone. Uh-oh. What have we here? Uh-oh. Chat, this got crazy. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Hey, this is a contributor. 38 million power, and they have almost 1 million dead troops. They do contribute. I mean, they don't have a lot of kills, but, uh-oh. What's this? The Gathering? Stop it! They're not gathering. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can I get some F's in the chat? Can I get some F's in the chat? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Cao Cao! Oh, no! Oh, no. Sterling's got a 0. Oh, my gosh. Oh, savage. Attila, Takeda, and Sterling knows what's what. Oh, savage. Completely savage. Oh my gosh. Completely savage. Oh, this report's going to be disgusting. And then they're going to kill his farmers afterwards. Oh, they're going to put them in the hospital too. Oh, that's so savage. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, yep, there go the gatherers. Oh my gosh. F's in the chat. Only 1 F per person, please. Only 1 F needed per person. I want that report, though. I need that report, people. Hook it up with that report. Oh, jeez. That report is going to be disgusting. Oh, my God. Did they just lose 7 million power? Oh, my God. No, there's 1 million dead troops now. Holy jeez. And all these troops are dying. All those troops are dying. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, savage. Oh, Cao Cao and Minamoto. No. Oh, my God. Last Spartan says, The rally is up again. Oh my gosh. Troop buffs. I mean, they were expertise to his credit. To his credit, they are expertise, but... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, another one of his farmers. Such a rip. Such a rip. Wow. Well, King Gal 777 to your 1.2, 1.3 million troops that have just died. At least it's on YouTube. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Savage. Completely savage. Completely savage. Show his troops. That was a fair ask. That was a fair ask. One sec. One sec. Where's that report? Where is the report? There. Troops. Oh, wow. And it's all T4. And it's all T4, too. A lot of siege. All T4. Some stuff over there. Savage. Savage. Super rep. Super rep. I mean, like, it's KvK. Stay on territory, people. Stay on territory. Oh my goodness. Stay on territory. Oh, Buddha sending the T5. W smash with expanded T5. I mean, yeah. Now Fizzrook's in on it. And I mean... Phew. Holy jeez. Stay on territory, people. Stay on territory. He probably went to the toilet, comes back, and has a heart attack. Oh, God. I mean, like, of course we have players that are constantly looking for who to zero. Like, of course we do. Of course we do. What's the time on this? 3 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, so we got a little time here. We got a little time before we see the second rally hit. Fizzrook at the helm. Let's roll some dice. Do I gold or silver? Gold or silver? I don't know what the answer is. Best legendary non-archer pair for Esong is going to be Sun Tzu. What's my civilization? Arabia. Normal attack and cavalry, baby, for those rallies. What's your civilization? I just answered that. My bad. I read the same question twice. Are epic commanders good if they're 5-5-1-1? I mean, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. All right. What do I do? What do I do? Gold? Not gold? Gold? Not gold? Gold? Gold die? Gold, gold, gold. Silver, gold. Gold is gold, gold. That's not just me saying those words. I'm actually reading chat now. Chat really thinks the gold die is the right answer. Is Alex Esong still good in the open field? Yep, they're good. The only downside of a gold die is if I land here, I could get completely ejected from the zone of value. I don't know. We could play the... Ooh. Food has arrived. Should we play the how many likes and Chisgule shows what food he's eating game? That's hilarious. Thanks, Livestream Fairy. All right. Chat wants a gold. Well, some of chat wants not a gold. Anything but a 4. I get anything but a 4, and I'm okay with the outcome. Even landing here is fine, because then I can use the gold die for this stretch. So, here we go. Gold die number 1. Looking for anything but a 4. So anyways, how about those dice, huh? How about those dice? Anything but a 4. Anything but a 4. Anything but a 4. Someone says GG loser. That's a very nice thing to say. It's not very nice, is it? Hope you have a better day. I hope you have a better day. Certainly, I hope you have a better day than King Gao, who now has an Ethelflaed on the wall. I don't know how that happened. Honestly, I can't figure this out. I can't figure this out. What I will do is switch to my food. Eat a little something while we stream here. A little marathon stream. Oh my god. I can't even. Let's get the report. Where's that report at? Oh god. So savage. Did I miss the report? Well, I guess we can find out the number of deaths. Oh, it's down to 27 million. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. 3 million deads. 3 million deads. Holy jeez. Holy jeez, I can't even. I can't even. Oh my god. So his garrison was actually Ethelflaed and Ulgi Mundok, but they were out of his city because he was farming with them for some reason. Oh my god, what's happening right now? Wow. 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 I don't know what's happening in my life right now. I don't know what's happening in my life right now. I mean, I feel bad for this person. I do. That sucks. Man. That's crazy. That's insane. That is insane. What am I eating? Bacon and eggs, baby. Bacon and eggs. Yum. Livestream Fairy is amazing. Livestream Fairy is amazing. Oh, he sent his last march home. I think he's online. Oh, there's the P shield. Oh no. Oh no. King Doll, man, I'm sorry. I am sorry for you. Rest in peace, brother or sister, or however you prefer to identify. I hope you rebuild and forge anew and always teleport onto Alliance territory. Always teleport onto Alliance territory. We've got some stuff we need to do in Original Kingdom. I wasn't even expecting to still be streaming for this, but here we are. We've got to go back to Original Kingdom, if you can believe it. I do have one thing I need to do here. I'm going to use my last gold die. I need a 1, 2, or a 3. I can't even look at this game mode anymore. 1, 2, or a 3. Please just a 1. Can I please just get a 1? 2. All right. Now, if I roll one more time, I get a free gold die, probably. Or I get a material chest, which I want. But if I get a 2, I'm going to be pissed. All right. Now I get my free gold die, and I'm out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, shoot. Should I just silver? I should just silver this. I should just silver gold die over here. I'll silver it. 1. Ugh, building speed ups. I just got to do this faster to make the pain go away. 3. Wood. If I get the reverse. I would have used the gold die and got building speed ups. That would have been pretty bad. I guess this is better. I think I want to silver this, right? Yeah, I want to silver this and get in range of this guy. Okay. Now we use the gold die, okay? Now we use the gold die. Right? I could silver it to get closer to this one. Would that be correct? Is that correct? I don't want to spend another gem on this. Here we go. Should I do it? Oh, son of a gun. I think I should do it. I think I should silver die this one and gold die the next one. Ew. Fine. Silver die. 2. Good. Okay. This is the possibility of redemption. Can I get redemption up in here? Consider dropping a like on the video if you're enjoying this and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Can I get redemption? I need a 1 or I need a 6. 1 or 6. 1 or 6. 1 or 6. 6 or 1. Optimally a 6. Gold die. Last roll. No chance for any other rolls. We're literally out. 0 left. Come on, baby. No. 2. No, stop it. Why? Why do I do this? I can't even. I just can't. All right. We got to go back to regular kingdom. Here we go. Wait. Bad luck? How do you change servers? I don't know. This is crazy. Back. Take me home. That's so ridiculous. All right. All right. Whose territory is this? Not mine. Whatever. Here we go. Targeted teleport. Can I get here? Genius. Genius. I'm a genius. All right. Let's get the marches out. We'll answer some questions in the chat. We'll do the thing that we do, baby. Get that out on the field. I think oh, son of a gun. Change this march. I'm going to change this march. Video and audio not synced? Are you sure? Are you sure? 300 likes to show the food. We're only like 5 likes away from that. Oh my gosh. I guess if we go to 350 likes, I could show something from the plate. How about that? 350 likes, and I'll show some of the food on the plate. Chat seems to really enjoy that activity. All right. Sure. I don't know. I should just bring Sun Tzu, honestly. Whatever. I don't care. Just go, marches. We'll just send you on the field. Do what you do. Do what you do. Do that thing you do. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Hit that like button, people. We are up to almost 350 likes. That was really fast. We're up to 325. Yeah. You know, someone in chat is commenting that likes to see the food is really weird. I sort of agree, except that was so popular last time that I live streamed for like many hours and I ate a meal that here we find ourselves with nearly 350 likes. With nearly 350 likes. Spartan is telling me to check my PM. Let me check my PM real quick. Oh, son of a gun. Well, I don't know where you are, man. Plus, I already teleported. Where we at? Where's he at? Oh. Oh. Well, alright. Kind of wasted teleport this way, but whatever. I'll do this with Spartan. Hashtag I'm with Spartan. Send all my marches home. We send them out. We send them home. Which one are you at, Spartan? Which one are you at? Where's the Spartan at? Hold on. Let me just shut this down real quick. What am I doing? Gonna turn off that real quick. Look in my chats. Where am I going? Way off to the side. All right. All right then. Turn it back on. We're going over here. We're doing it as a team. We're doing it as a team. 355 likes. All right, what am I eating? Chat wants to see, and you deserve to see. We've got, so we just had the bacon and eggs, and my wife made scones, which is friggin' amazing, and also homemade clotted cream, which is basically, like, I don't know, it's like a really dense but similar tasting flavor to whipped cream, which is, I mean, like, she legit, I have everything I need except tea to call this tea time. Disclose your food, mortal, says the chat. Indeed, we have disclosed our food. And we are mortal. We are immortal. We are a mortal being. All right. I wasn't expecting this live stream to be so long, but like here we are. Here we are doing the things. All right, we're going to teleport over. Maybe hold on. Spartan man, you got this one. Why don't I just teleport over if like the one thing I want is there? How about that? How about that answer? Flexing with the food. More like dropping the food in an embarrassing way all over myself, but you know. On which commander should I equip the lucky coin? You know, right now I use it on obviously whatever I'm using for rallies, but I also put it on my Ethelfled, and I have Ethelfled paired with Constantine, kind of an unusual pair, but if you read carefully on Constantine's skills, he does actually increase shield effectiveness, which is kind of interesting. We can show you that real quick. We can show you that. Hold on. Where is he at? Way over here. Bada boom. I mean, this is a pretty micro optimization, but when gaining a shield while in this state increases skill damage reduction by 10%. So you take less skill damage while you have a shield. So I have my coin on Ethelfled and Constantine in Canyon because he's going to get a shield and further reduce skill damage taken for a brief period of time. It's fine. It could be on somebody else. I think it's fine. All right. Do I intend to stay in this kingdom? Yes, I don't plan to go anywhere. I do not have plans to go anywhere. We actually are going to be doing a ton of recruiting after this KvK, quite frankly. Is my wife a gamer? The live stream fairy has been known to play some games, yes. She has been known to play some games. A request for a gathering build. We can oblige that. Here is a gathering build. Boom. For those who wish to gather, there is a build. There is a build. How would I build out a commander like this? I would start by going here. The more the better. Then make your way over to superior tools. And skip this stuff on the side until you've got here first, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, Spartan's running around over here. Go help Spartan. He's good. He's good. He's got it. All right, hold on. $334% gathering speed to answer Yoda's question. And as soon as we finish this scone, we're back in on the action over here. Full attention to be delivered. I wasn't planning to live stream during lunch, but I was like, hold the phone. I need to go to the ruins. And if I'm going to the ruins, I'm live streaming that. So we did that. It was fun. And now we're looking at siege units. Wait a minute. Son of a gun. Somebody else is here. I hope they don't mind if I take the loot. Lol. All right. Well, I might have to stay here. We'll see. Where are we looking over here? I wonder if Cortex is watching the stream or if that's an incredible coincidence. I'm going to guess they're probably watching the stream. Where's Spartan? Spartan is over here. Spartan is over here. No special boss where Spartan is. No special boss. As he runs around rocking those keeps. Milden says, Chisgule, you got so wrecked on Evil Candyland that I decided to like the stream just because I got to laugh. I'm glad y'all find that funny. Everybody else is getting sick gear, and I'm like, lol, rip gems. All right. Here we are, fam. Here we are. We'll see what Spartan gets here for loot. And then we're going to go do stuff. Thanks for chilling with me while I eat my lunch. The lunchtime stream. This was not planned. This was not planned. All right. Delanes. Spartan, you can have anything you want as long as it's Delanes. Okay. Here we go. Marches. Ho. So, you may be wondering, Chisgule, why are you here? Why are you here? And there is a pretty clean answer to that. Spartan, you should pick them up, man. You should pick them up. Thank you for offering, but you should get those. So the reason we're here, we're gathered here today. We are gathered here today. We're gathered here today to hunt gear. And there's a couple reasons that are pretty obvious. Right now, on Attila, the Dark Lord's Blessing is very good. 5% of cavalry defense is fantastic. If I wanted to pay twice as many materials, I could go in and make a Milky Way. The Milky Way is legendary. I would get 1% more of stats. And if you got the special talent, I mean, this would be 8% of cavalry health. It would be busted good. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that's worth all those materials when I could potentially farm up a Dark Lord's Blessing, destroy, recraft, until I get the special talent. I feel like the special talent, 6.5% on a Dark Lord's, that's going to be good enough for me. And it's better than what I will probably get if I make a Milky Way and cost less materials anyways. So here we are looking to get that. We're looking to get that. Now, do I think that everybody in the kingdom needs this piece of, gear? No. In fact, I'm going to make the argument that it probably actively harms the health of the kingdom if, the high-end gear is not being harvested by your rally and garrison captains. And I know, free-to-play are, some folks really struggle with that. Not all free-to-play. I'm not trying to make a blanket statement. But, there's folks that struggle with the fact that, but I want that piece of gear that, and I want to go special talent my Dark Lords. But, if you're not the rally lead, for the sake of the kingdom, that person who is your rally lead is going to amplify the effectiveness of your garrison, right? Like, they're a multiplier for how many of your troops live or die. Seems like that's who needs to get their hands on that gear and spend the time to go and do that. So that's a part of why we're here. That's a part of why we're here. You know, we're just putting in the reps. Putting in the reps. It's honestly, it's like, I feel like I'm doing my duty by collecting this gear for the kingdom, as weird as that sounds. Because, again, I could just use what I have, right? Like, but I'm trying to optimize my setup as much as possible to make it so that when we do stuff as a kingdom, it's more effective. If that makes sense. It's good for my collection. It's good for the kingdom. It's kind of a win-win. It's kind of a win-win. All right, let's hit... I can't even target this tower. Okay, I think it's down. All right, get in on the action. In on the action. And I'm just going to charge this darn tower. All right, charge. 55 million power, 52 million kills, 4.1 million dead. That's pretty good numbers, Adam. That's pretty good numbers. Right now, our kingdom's locked for migration. But if migration becomes available, you should consider applying to the Smash Squad. You'll find that Long May He Reign, who is a member of our alliance as an R3, would be the person that you want to go talk to. All right. Did I miss the war? You did sort of miss the fighting. You also missed a city getting zeroed, which was pretty crazy. Hold on. Let's see here. Holy jeez. Wow. Hitting those gatherers hard. 3-day grind for Silent Trial was rough. Yeah, because you were nonstop, man. You were nonstop. How much resources can you gather in one day? I typically, like, if I'm really going and focused on gathering, I mean, 30 million resources in a day is pretty achievable, I think. I think that's pretty achievable, but I'd say typically more like 20 million is probably more reasonable, quite frankly. This is close to tipping over. I don't think I even need to hit the tower to get this to tip. So maybe I'll just avoid doing that. Maybe I can avoid doing that. Boom. Boom. Yeah, now the tower's hitting me. It's pretty awkward. We'll back it up. It kind of doesn't matter. Hit this now. Now I'm not getting hit by the tower. Okay, now it's spawned in. Let's hit this thing. Here we go. Do you think Con primary and Pelagius secondary? Yeah, the Con Pelagius is decent. I kind of wonder what you're doing with it. Like, if you're battling in the open field, like, I think there are just so many better combos than like a Con. But Con Pelagius, if that's what you're using on the field, is going to do well. It's going to do relatively well. Let's see what we get here. What kind of drops do we get? Boom. Blue and epic. Sure, we'll pick up the epic. The other things are all dying, I think. Yes, maybe. Yeah. And if we look in here, we got 3 blue chests. Cortex got 3 blue chests. I mean, that's probably worth a teleport. I like the idea of converting teleports into gear. All right. Should I max Saladin or Khan? Man. I get asked that a lot. I feel like Saladin is very solid. Between them, Saladin's got a lot more utility. And for that reason, I kind of like the Saladin. Wasn't there another one in here? Oh no, it's here. Interesting. This one's still available. All right, cool. Well, I know where we're going next. I know where we're going next. And he's, okay. Cortex didn't want to pick up the blue? Cortex doesn't want this? You don't want this, man? You don't want the blue? Boop, boop, boop. It was just sitting here. I don't need it. Anyways. Oh, Cortex is looking for Delanes. That's interesting. Of all the gear. I can't even see what this is. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Is Esong still good? Yeah, Esong's great. Esong has been in style for a real long time. Can you show your gold key legendary commander to see how far they are to get expertise? Sure. So, my Frederick, who has not been a recipient of universals, is 5534. My Caesar is 5533. My Mehmed is 5533. And those are my gold key fighting commanders that, like, I've really just been getting them from gold keys. Jones says they'll get the blue. Oh, Vasera wants it? You don't really want this. I stopped collecting it in case you do, but it's just 2 shards. I don't think you really want 2 shards. That's not worth a teleport. That's probably not worth a teleport. But I stopped collecting it in case you do want it. Boom. So I think once we go back to our city, we'll go over to the next one. Over here. And we'll go clear this one out. Let's see what we get. Yes, Spartan, indeed you maxed your Caesar before me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy. We can teleport in here, right? Right in there. It is back home. So you probably don't want to teleport back home for that. For the 2 shards? I don't know. Since when can I get Richard through gold key? You cannot. You cannot get a Richard in a gold key. There was a window of time where you could, a long, long time ago. That time has passed. That time has passed. You no longer can. You no longer can. We're going to grab a chair real quick. Yeah. We're going to grab a chair. Boom. I think I'm banging stuff over here. I think we're going to sit. We got this sweet new standing desk that is electric. Haha. Lower it to the right setting. We sit down. I got to lower it more, clearly. And we're good. We're chilling. Now we're sitting. Maybe lower it a little more. Whoop. Maybe a little too much. All right. Spartan teleports everywhere, he says. Yup. All right. We have to almost be back at our city, right? Oh, yeah. 5 seconds. That makes sense. 20 seconds. Cool. Then we cruise around. I finally downloaded the game back after almost a whole year of not playing. All 3 of my count cities are level 21. What should I do? 21, huh? Well, time to start farming resources, making some progress on that. Time to start farming. Get on that grind. Power stuff up. I mean, the way I think about it is like, well, what I think might be worthwhile is going to a young kingdom. I think that might be worthwhile for you, is kind of go to a younger kingdom. That way you're not too far behind everybody else in the kingdom. I think that would be a good idea. All right, we'll get that march out. A couple more marches. We still have this 50% expansion, which is kind of nice. And, ooh, Spartan showed up. Spartan showing up. All right, here we go. One day you'll have to show us your setup, like desk and laptop. It's always cool to see. We'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that. We got to get rid of this laptop situation. Ugh. This laptop situation is adequate, but barely. And I've been really dragging my feet on getting a proper tower. I've been really dragging my feet because I like Apple products, but like, do I really want to get like a Mac Pro? Not really. Not really. Mark P, thank you for the $2 super chat. $2 for every inch of beard you grow. Wow. That's an interesting challenge. Growing out my beard. I actually didn't have a beard until some number of years ago when there was a no shave November at my office. And I was like, I guess I'll do this. And I did. And I was like, wait a minute. What? Why have I waited this long to have a beard? And yeah, haven't looked back. Like, really. Only one time have I shaved my beard since having one. And yeah, I don't know. I've watched videos where like a father with a young child will shave their beard, and to the kid they're like unrecognizable, and the kid just like freaks out and has a breakdown because they're like, what happened to dad? And I'm very tempted to at some point when my kid is old enough, but not too old, shave my beard and just see how they react. That sounds hilarious. All right. Man, won't get a MacBook Pro, but we'll drop $2,000 on rock. No. It's not a MacBook Pro that I'm talking about. It's a Mac Pro. Did I misspeak? I might have misspoke. I have a MacBook Pro from 2017, which is really not cutting it. Oh my gosh. It's like really not cutting it. So, yeah. All right, we'll go battle this guy. Boom. Here we go. I had to shave mine for work. Man. I do not have a son. What's your favorite cavalry commander? My favorite these days? I don't know that I would say I have a favorite. I mean, like, I use Attila Takeda a lot. Maybe it's Takeda. The thing I like about Takeda is that he has healing, and he's doing stuff tied to his active skill, which is really good. So, I don't know. Osman tree build. This is my last question. You can check out my Osman video if you haven't already. I think that'll have some answers for you. But if you wanted an Osman build, I would say that it's basically mandatory that you go all the way to the top of the skill tree. And then after that, I mean, this is like a 2-second question. Hold on. Okay, so not 2 seconds, but this. Do something like this. But like instead of here and here, I'd probably go here and maybe over here. But this is actually pretty good because this skill over here does additional skill damage. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's go smash this. Could you do a passport explanation video? You know, it's been a while since we did a video on migration. Depending on your power, you are going to need more or less passports to migrate to a new kingdom. And that kingdom needs to have set their migration limit to allow you. They need to not be an Imperium kingdom, which would prevent you from going. And the best way to get them is kind of expensive, but it is going to be in the super value bundles, the New World bundles. And I feel like every mega spender or even just whale should have 75 passports on hand so you can go wherever you want to go if you need to go somewhere. You just never know how stuff's going to unfold. But I think that I've certainly got, well, I don't know. I've purchased my fair share of passports. Let me say it that way. I've purchased my fair share of passports. I migrated from Kingdom 51 to Kingdom 39, and then I migrated again from Kingdom 39 to 75. So I've done 2 migrations, and I would say that that was definitely worth doing. That was definitely worth doing. I mean, obviously, I enjoy Kingdom 75 pretty significantly. Okay, so we're getting kind of hit by all these towers, and we're going to kind of overkill what we need on this, I suppose, in order to do what we need for the boss to spawn, but it is what it is. They're dead. Go to the boss. Do I put a 5511 Alex or a 5511 Constantine as primary? I'm feeling kind of conflicted because isn't the support tree better than the attack tree? I like the idea of the Constantine primary because you're going to fire off your active skill more and Alex is going to shield a lot more frequently. I feel like you want to take advantage of that shield. And his second skill is where his damage comes from. So he doesn't need to be the primary for that. And the talents are fine. But like you don't particularly need the attack tree. So I think support tree is definitely the better pick in conclusion. Okay. So we're going to beat this guy down and see what we get. Bada boom. What do we got here? Delanes and I can't even see it. Whatever. Some more Delanes. I don't know if Spartan is going for Delanes or not. If he doesn't want it, I'll pick them up. But otherwise, I don't know. They're all yours, man. If you don't have one of the pattern Spartan, I mean, like, seems like a good time to get it while we're doing this. Seems like a good time to do it. Boom. All right, what's Spartan doing? To be determined. Storm of Devil 91. How to pair 5551 Richard and a 5321 Guan and Alex and Constantine. Okay, Spartan doesn't want any of this? Delanes. All right, he doesn't want the Delanes. I will take them. Or does he want the Delanes? I don't know what he's doing. Do. I'll take him. Can all rock YouTubers migrate to one kingdom and make an alliance? We'll be kind of stepping on each other's toes for content if we do that, quite frankly. Which seems less than amazing. That seems less than amazing. Let's get a zoom out. Where are we going next? There might not be anything. That might be the end of the road for the fort train. Is it the end of the road for the fort train? Maybe. Oh, hold the phone. We got one more. Boop. One more to go. I dig that. All right. Well, we got another one to do. So, hopefully this is helpful, by the way, for those of you who are considering, 2 more to do. All right, we got work to do. People. I'm good for now. It's not on my radar. Can you remove the delay, the west next to us? West. I don't think I have a delay on the stream. I think that's just like, oh. Aha. Man, we got work to do today. Spartan says, wait. What am I waiting for? That's really funny. Hold on, I'll just pull up Discord. We chat there. Boom. Spartan and I on the teleport crew. Is Con 5200 good as a primary? I think that's okay. Really, you should max the second skill. Like, really max the second skill. Is it better than an epic without the last two skills even unlocked? I don't know if I'd say that it is. I don't know if I'd say that it is. Maybe, but probably not. Probably not. I need to make sure I get my pathing right here. I need to cut right and then up through here. And we're getting, look at us, getting all those goodies. Is the new bundle worth buying? If I'm only buying the $5 and the $10 packs and you want to get the city theme? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. It's not outrageous value, but it's totally fine. If you really want the city themes, yeah, the rest of the bundle's totally fine. It's on par with all the other bundles at that price tier. Do you have a super in-depth video for KvK Season 1? Very urgent, I could not find it. I don't have a single in-depth video, but I do have a Kingdom versus Kingdom playlist that you might find very helpful. So that would be my recommended starting point for you. That would be my recommended starting point for you. All right, I think we're going here. I think that's where Spartan's going. All right. Does Salad need to be expertise, or is 5551 okay? I think a 5551 Saladin is totally legit. You can use that, get a lot of value out of it. I think that's perfectly fine. All right, Spartan made his way over. We'll teleport in a second. I wonder where I can even go in this little mountain range. How would you feel about KvK matching all A kingdoms together and so on? I think that's totally fine. Uh-oh. Hey, it's Cortex. Cortex in on the action. Cool. All right. We got a regular party going on here. We got a party. I got Frederick from the first golden chest. That's cool. Freddy's awesome. How many subscribers to see you shave your facial hair? What? How many subscribers to shave my facial hair? I don't even know. I do not even know how many subs that would have to be. And there has to be a time frame on that too, right? Like it'd have to be a huge amount of subs in a small amount of time. I don't know. Do we accept free-to-play in our kingdom? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% we do. All right. Let's teleport. We got a spot, right? No? No? Not quite. Okay, we'll go here. Yes. Cool. Let's get those marches out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. Let's make it happen. Marches in the mix. I guess we'll go straight to that. Who's the best epic commander? Sun Tzu, slam dunk. It's not even close. It's not even close. What power do you think you have to be to join your main alliance? I think last I checked, it was at least 35 million power. But realistically, there's going to be some moving around after this KvK. So I don't know what it's going to look like. Let me grab a cough drop for 2 seconds. Hold on. I don't know why my throat's bothering me a little bit, but we have these handy just in case. Just in case. Awkward on stream with a cough drop, but you got to do what you got to do. Don't want to lose my voice. So, oh, I'm not marching. Let's get in here. Basically, every KvK, we have extremely detailed numbers on what everybody did. Kills, dead troops, the whole 9 yards. And we kick the bottom percent of performers in the alliance. Gone. It's not to be rude, but like, I'm sorry, if you don't have any dead troops, then we're not going to keep letting you get all the gold chests. It's that simple. You either contribute or you find a new place to be. And that's totally okay. That's totally okay. Right? Like, but, you know, you don't come here if you want to farm all day. Is now or never regularly happening in a kingdom? Is that the speed up transfer event? Where it's like building speed ups to training speed ups? That happens at the start of KvK. Is the KvK playlist gameplay or actually informative? Both. KvK playlist is both. Ton of gameplay, pretty informative. I mean, I'm biased, but... Alright. Let's take out this tower. I'm not being very effective. I'm not doing much. I'm chewing my cough drop and chatting with chat. The $1 million question. If I get the special talent on Lucky Coin, what do I choose? Man. Depends on your collection. As it turns out, I'm a cavalry player. Who knew? But I have every cavalry legendary expertise. Every single one. So, for me, I should probably do cavalry, if that's what I got. I didn't get the special talent, so I haven't done that. In general, I think infantry is really good, though. Which KvK is more fun? I don't know. I don't have a clean answer for that one. There's things I really like about Light and Darkness. And there's some things that I really don't like. So there's definite pros and cons. I have Martel, 2 skills, away from expertise. Cool. We only need a few more barbs to tip this over. Well, whatever. Special talent is a myth. I hate this KvK setup, says Spartan. What do we got here? Nah, nothing fancy. Just a regular. Just a regular. Is getting Richard to 5111 good for PvP? Big Red, if you can hold on and be patient, the 5511 is really good. Like, the damage reduction on that second skill is really good. Like, really good. 5511 E-Song, still good in the open field with the Constantine. Yep. I would say Alex and Constantine are a lot easier to obtain, though. But yeah, they're good. They're good. Alright, what do we got? Dark Lord. Dark Lord. I mean, I know Spartan wants those. I know Spartan's working on that. And Delanes. Alright. I think Cortex is working on Delanes. Is that what I heard? Is that right? Alright. Alright. How many likes for Chisgule to join my kingdom for KvK? What? Our top play is 30 million power and we're underdogs? Wow. 30 million power. You mean the amount of power I lost this KvK and dead troops? That amount of power? Oh, man. That amount of power, huh? Rip my troops. Rip my troops. But, you know, that's what they're there for. They're there to go and send them to die. That is why they exist. You know, train them up to win events, and then you send them to die. That's the game plan. How to pair Richard, Guan, Alex, and Constantine. Oh, yeah, somebody asked a question like that earlier. I would pair... Constantine with Alex and Guan with Richard. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's very good. You got 2 marches that are pretty tanky, but also do a bunch of damage. That's how I do it. In the open field. For Canyon, that's not at all what you would do. But for open field, I think that's good. I think that's a play. I think that's a legit play. Anything good here, by the way? No? Definitely not. All right. What else we got? One more? Wasn't there one more over here? There's one over here. I thought there was one over... Oh, here it is. This one. We'll go here. We'll go here now. What's going on, Devil Knights? We're chilling, baby. We're chilling. Grinding. Doing that thing. Let me see where Spartan's going. Nothing from him. All right. He'll follow me, probably. We're going over here. Boom. Oh. Okay. I don't own the territory. We'll figure that one out later. We'll go over here then. We'll go over here. Boom. Pretty sure I can teleport to this one. Whose territory is this? Not mine. Well, whatever. Good enough. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Boom. So you can see this equipment is quite a grind. This equipment is quite a grind. I don't even know if I'm going to make it. I just want to have it in case I do want to make it. Which, I don't know, it's kind of a weird choice to make, but it's the one I'm making. Boom, 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 boom. Ready, go. Ready, go. Is there any reason you teleported back to home kingdom? Yeah, we're killing these barbarian keeps. We're working on these barbarian keeps. We've been doing it for so long, we're even sitting. Well, that's not fair. We've been streaming for so long, we're sitting now. How about that? That's the actual answer. Silent trial was 3 days of alarm clocking. Yeah, but you did that around the clock too, man. You were crazy. You were crazy. Tim Aki asking if we're going to continue to fight 12-10. You know, in my years of playing Rise of Kingdoms, I've learned not to talk about diplomatic solutions or even possible diplomatic solutions. So maybe we'll be fighting them. Maybe we won't be fighting them. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens next. I have to be purposefully ambiguous. I have to be purposefully ambiguous. What'll it be? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But if they... Well, let me say that differently. If we all the kingdoms continue to battle, then we will have some amount of time one-on-one versus 210, which, like, that'll be interesting. What'll happen? Don't know. Don't know. What I'll say about that I think is fair for me to say, is that there's only upside for us if we end up battling 1v1 or equivalent to what we have now. And they only kind of have stuff to lose. Like, it doesn't, well, I don't know. I just don't think it makes sense for them to want to continue to battle. But we'll see. We'll see, like, what choice they... We'll see how things unfold and what kingdoms want to do. Obviously, my kingdom enjoys fighting. So, like, we'll see. I don't know. Is that this guy? What do you think of a Frederick Charlemagne for rallying? Is it OP? I don't think so. I mean, maybe you hit cities with it. Freddy Charlemagne? Maybe you hit cities. They should make an Egyptian civilization. You know, Egyptian civilization, I don't have a particular preference for, like, what civilization they add. But I think it would be cool if they added some civilizations. Yeah. What would it do? Who knows? Material speed production? Some march speed? Those are all things I like. I'm sure they could come up with some new civs. Civilization that does plus normal attack damage? I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. What do you think about pairing Ramses and Freddy? Both have additional damage, total of 1,500 heal. Ramses and Freddy. Huh. I'll say that Ramses doesn't have a rage engine. So, like, maybe in the open field, but I don't know if that would be amazing for a rally. You would have a lot of single target damage. That's true. Well, maybe it should be Freddy primary. You really need, I think, to have the skill tree commander be the primary. So I guess it does need to be Freddy primary, Ramses secondary. I don't know if that's good. I see Cortex. Okay, I see Spartan. Cool. I'm going to hit this guy. $1 million power. What can I do to get more? CJ, check out my video about how to gain power really fast. I have a power gain video. It's pretty decent. It's got some good stuff in there on, like, here are things that help you gain power. It depends on if you have more resources or more speed ups, kind of what the critical path is for you. Why do I think Charlemagne is useless? It's not that Charlemagne is useless, but, like, let me show you. The Charlemagne has way less damage factor than most commanders do for an active skill. I mean, this is extremely low. This is astonishingly low. The second skill is really good. I mean, this second skill right here as a baseline is the equivalent of the... oh, now I'm blanking on the name. Really? Lucky coin. It's like, well, at level 1, it's like a lucky coin. Maybe, I guess, the shield lasts for 4 seconds here, but, you know, you get the idea. All right. So there's a Dark Lords. All right, we're going to march back here. I don't have Sun Tzu as my garrison commander. Should I pick it as an epic tier garrison? Confused. At the epic tier, if you're not using Sun Tzu, I would probably use Kusunoki and Pelagius if you have them. Gives you a little anti-swarm, gives you a little bit of punch against rallies. That feels like a good combo. I wish I had this drop rate on silent. No kidding. No kidding. All right, fam. I think we're going to head out for now. You've seen us do some keeps. You've seen us do some battling. We're going to be back in like an hour or two live streaming again for all the other crazy events going on. There's just too much to do. We've got Ian's Ballads, Ceroli Assault. We've got the Protect the Supplies. We've got Race Against Time. We'll be back in probably a couple hours even. So if you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like onto the stream and subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms content. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom. And I'll see you later.